This one goes out to my Reformed Orthodox Rabbi Bill Clinton.
This one goes out to
So
my
we're starting the
Reformed
stream on
Orthodox
that.
Rabbi Pork Sausage.
I figured
Okay.
I
Perfect.
purposely waited for you to start making noises.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
last-
Welcome back.
Yeah. So we've been on a bit of a. We didn't do it like 2 weeks ago, but the last we left off, you guys continue to do stuff for the bear tribe, completing the Cave of Berserkers, fighting 2 dragon wormlings. Declan by himself killed them by himself for himself.
Dragon Slayer.
And after some celebration from the bear tribe and becoming honorary members and giving pelts to symbolize your status, you guys hatched a plan to go to kind of go down the list and check off several of the quests that you've been given. Starting with the Cackling Chasm. Just for the sake of brevity and keeping things quick, you guys head out, and you're going in between the mountains. So just like this red line indicates, you start heading in the direction that the townsfolk mentioned is the area where the gnolls that stole that lady's fishhook resided in. About a day and a half of travel. The weather is free and slightly cloudy, but not like really heavy flurries of snow, just kind of light snow here and there. Nothing that really impedes your travel. And after that day and a half, you start feeling like you are getting closer within the next couple of hours, especially by Arpax's survivalist tracking, kind of like giving you the what's up. So within the next few hours, you should be able to find it. So yeah, is there anything you guys want to do in between?
I think I'm good.
Okay. Declan?
Whoops, I thought I was muted. I don't think I have anything I want to do.
Gotcha. Arpax?
I'm good.
Maelstrom?
Sipping tea.
Okay, you're sipping tea. And okay.
My blood is 50% tea at this point.
Yes. So after that couple of hours go by, Arpax, since you have the highest perception and survival skill, you see off in the distance, kind of hugging the mountain, in these like large ice sheets that kind of crawl up the rocks. You see a yawning chasm ahead of you, as it looks like it's threatening to devour you, as if it was a giant icy mouth. The wind sweeping through the mountains can't drown out the inhuman cackling that echoes in the chasm in front of you.
Just the ongoing laughter beginning of Feel Good Inc.
I was thinking more of Ed from Lion King.
So, I'll be like 2 seconds.
1, 2.
True Maelstrom.
There you go.
Jumps off a sled.
Goodbye, Maelstrom.
My dice are downstairs.
Well, who would have guessed?
Wow. Fucking who'da thunk?
Not having more than one set of dice.
You do see that it the chasm itself is kind of similar to the think of the Sarlacc pit. It's just sticking out of the ground and just looks like it's just ice spikes just kind of stick out from each side that you can see from here. It looks like it fucking drops.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Probably sure to maneuver the dogs.
There isn't, so you can get up to it. It is just it's just a crack in the ground. It's not like a cave.
Okay. Sick.
So you can look down in it.
Uh-huh.
and
Do I see a bottom?
Okay, so you look over the edge. Anyone else looking over the edge of the
I'll take a
chasm?
look.
Okay. All of you see as you look over the edge of this icy chasm, you see stony projections resembling teeth, as well as a ledge 30 feet down. A wider ledge 100 feet down is, kind of, but you at the edge of all your dark vision. But this thing seems to kind of, you can't really see an ending as it just plummets.
Oh.
But you do see a couple of ledges.
You said there's
What?
teeth in the walls?
No, like these icy stone protrusions.
Oh, okay.
They look like it.
Like
Gotcha.
a Plinko machine.
Gotcha.
I will say, you see a ledge 30 feet down, another ledge 100 feet down, and then nothing. That's at the point of every single. If you guys have dark vision, that's at the end.
Gotcha.
Is that 100 feet down? So, let me. I would like everyone, and since Devox is not here, he can go suck a dick. I would like everyone to roll me a perception or survival.
I am here and I will suck no dicks. I'm just fixing camera.
Okay. Roll survival or perception, whichever is higher for you, and type it in chat, please. Thank you.
Roll a perception, because it's higher than my survival. No, it's the same as my survival.
Okay. I got everything fixed. Turn my face back on. Ha!
That's an 11. Didn't type anything.
Is it everyone's survival?
Yeah, it's survival or
perception.
perception, which one ever for you.
Is it a visual perception?
Yes.
Monocle time.
Okay.
That's a...
Scanning for nerds.
Am I
Nerd
really?
located, and he's just looking at Declan.
Yeah, Arpex.
Huh?
Arpex, you're the only one who notices this. Kind of right in this like large icy bank right next to the chasm, you do see there is an opening that does descend in these stair-like protrusions. It's off to the side of the chasm, but you do see there is an opening.
We should use those instead of falling to our deaths, preferably.
Let me show you. Quick. Might have to zoom out for this one. But as you see right here, this is where you guys are currently sitting. And this is the ledge right here that you saw. It goes 30 feet down, and this is the one that goes 100 feet down.
Gotcha.
And then it's just nothing.
Not for nothing, but I can cast fly. So, like,
Might be a good one to keep handy.
if we want, we can make quick work of this. Have someone fly down.
I think it'd be easier to fly out.
Perhaps.
I will say this. Once somebody hits terminal velocity, my healing magic doesn't quite seem effective, so maybe don't fall, anyone.
However, I cannot cast it on as many people as you think. I can cast it on one target. Unless I waste my only 4th level and cast it on 2 people.
Oh, actually, there was something I wanted to say. At this mouth at the end of the chasm, you see humanoid skulls are stacked on either side of the cave mouth that contains icy steps descending into the rock. Blood has been used to draw crude symbols on the skulls. If you want to discern what these symbols are, I would like for you to roll an intelligence check. Or religion.
Oh boy.
What was the first one?
Intelligence or just straight religion. So, whichever for any of you.
I'm good. I'm just.
Do I have religion?
The symbol on
do.
each skull, I will say the symbol on each skull does look like a 3-headed flail.
Well, I religion, and I'm assuming Beckland.
I also religioned.
Oh, okay.
You guys are religioning all over the floor. Gross.
Oh, sorry.
You're
This
literally
happens all the
blessed
time.
by my god.
What did you roll to box?
17.
Yeah, both of you succeed. Both of you recognize that this symbol is the symbol of the Demon Lord of Knolls, Yinagu. So
Oh yeah.
these skulls are belong to what look like human dwarves, goblins, orcs, and even Goliath. And all of them have drawn in blood this symbol of the three-headed flail, and they decorate the cave entrance.
Out of curiosity, is it just painted on or is it carved in?
It is painted on, like finger painting with blood. But yeah, there's just kind of a stack of skulls. So are you guys? What are you guys doing?
Just to
Well, instead of diving down in the cavern, imagine them stairs leading down somewhere. Go there instead.
Well, that works. You know what I'm going to do? I'm gonna walk over to Arpax. Arpax, do you have any healing on you or anything?
A little bit.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Do you have anything on you?
Good question. Yeah, I got 2 healing potions on me.
Oh, word. Oh, we're all fucking stacked.
Yeah.
All right, fuck it. I'm keeping my potions.
Okay.
Never
You
mind.
you keep yours, man. It's all good.
So who
I mean,
is
no, man.
who is leading the charge?
I'll lead the charge.
Okay.
I just have one question. Do we have a decanter of endless water? Is that for some of the other campaign I'm in?
That's
that was
Min, baby.
That's Min.
No,
back in the day.
there.
No, he has one in a current campaign. It's not this one.
Yeah, no,
That's-
dude. I have like 4 campaigns going on. It's hard to keep track
Fair.
of what
But no,
everyone has.
you do not have a decanter of water.
Okay.
So
Just
Pork goes
flood the
first.
chasm.
Who
Go
goes
second.
next? You go second. Okay, let me just move that. Who goes last?
I'll bring up the rear.
Okay.
Okay, so Pork, you go in.
Yeah, battle axe out.
Crude steps lead down to a frigid 10-foot-high cave filled with a putrid stench. The mostly broken bones of humans and animals lay scattered on the icy floor amid bits of metal and torn strips of leather. Most of the bones have been broken, and see that they have been broken open to probably get the marrow out of them. You see some of the bones that you recognize, of course, humanoid, but you recognize maybe some elk, some deer, you see like a moose head, some foxes, and wolves. But also, what notices all of you is you notice gnoll bones have also been picked and eaten.
Oh,
Well,
maybe something else lives in here?
well,
Or the gnolls are eating gnolls?
yeah, probably the latter. I mean, I don't know much about gnolls other than they're always hungry.
Well, that's
I
true.
mean, I guess that's not a bad thing. Always someone to eat your food, but like,
But you can, you guys can search the pile of bones if you want for
if
any.
someone wants to do that, I'll keep guard.
Does anyone want to search?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Roll me an investigation check.
I'll give him
I'm not-
advantage.
I'm
You
not
give
good at
advantage.
that. Okay.
You're a rogue that's not good at investigation.
Oh well, I got a 2 and a natural 20, so
Hey. Yeah, you find in a pile of broken bones, you see a fine leather pouch. Upon opening it, you find 4 gold pieces, 14 silver, and 21 copper. I'll type that in chat.
Upon opening
Also-
the bag, you find a bunch of fuzzy balls.
Also, roll me a d100
Ooh.
because you also find a random trinket.
Share back for my trinkets. For my trinkets.
I'll put it next to my other trinket. 86.
86. You see a figurine of a polar bear made out of ice that never melts. So it's a tiny little
That's-
polar bear figurine.
Yep, that stays with me.
Mine.
Pretty nifty.
But that is the only thing that you guys find.
I hand off the gold or the coins to Declan because
Yep.
Declan's usually distributes that.
I'm writing it down right now.
Money man. Just chuck the coins at his face. But yeah. That is all that you could find within the pile of bones. There is more stairs that descend. But there's also what looks to be another room over here.
I want to go look in that other room.
You look in that other room?
Yeah.
Are you doing?
Yeah, I'll go stealthily.
Okay, yeah, roll me a stealth check.
I'm not good at this, but I'll do it anyway. Sneak. It's only a +2, and I just rolled a natural 20, so a total of 22.
Yeah. You see a crude stone altar with a mountain goat's bloodied head resting atop it. Wait. That I read that completely in the wrong cadence. A crude stone altar with a mounted goat's bloodied head resting atop it dominates this 8-foot-high cave. The floor around the altar is littered with gnawed-on animal bones. Residing in the room, you see 4 gnolls. They are emaciated. Patches of fur are gone, and they're just kind of all just sitting there. Just like you see, 2 of them are leaning up against the altar. Their heads leaned back, just kind of blinking up at the top of the cave. And the others are speaking to each other in Gnoll, but they all look like they're just mainly, you can see their spine and their bones. Just
Yeah.
They look awful. They look tired, and they're just kind of just booling. They're just chilling.
Yeah, I'm gonna look back to the group, and kind of like wave to get their attention. I'm gonna like signal, like there's 4, and then what do?
Uh,
I would like the rest of you to make stealth checks. So Declan, Arpex, and Maelstrom, I need you all to roll stealth.
Oh boy. Wait, what am I wearing?
whoa! I can roll stealth good for once.
You got rid of the wind chimes a while ago, so
True.
you finally went. Why am I bringing these? Okay. Pork.
Yeah.
You look over to all of them and you signal, and Maelstrom turns around like, what? And walks straight into a pile of bones, and all you hear is them clattering over the ice as when he steps on one and it snaps.
I
You
whip
see
back
all
around to see.
You see all of them, they immediately lock eyes with you.
I go, yep, get ready, boys.
But you see the 2 that are sitting just kind of get up, but they all look at, they all just, you don't see them, they kind of put their hands on their weapons, but they don't do anything. They're just looking at you.
Okay, I'll get in like a ready position. Like, all right, don't take another step, and I won't take another step.
You see one is holding a spear, and like one is holding like an arrow ready in the longbow, but they're not. They're just kind of looking. And you see, the one of the ones that was talking to the other pipes up. You don't speak Gnoll, but
No.
it's like.
Declan, you speak no. You're smart, right?
Gnolls have their own language, right?
Yeah, they speak Gnoll.
Nope.
You
But
got
I,
any-
guess I
You
can
got,
I can understand what they're saying. Give me a second.
yeah.
I'll cast comprehend languages.
Yeah, you walk closer and you see them a little like kind of take steps back when they see another person. But the one
Hello?
you
I'll
hear
say
one
that in
goes,
Gnoll.
"What are you doing here? Purpose."
Well, we heard about a trinket that may have been lost in here. We're just coming to check it out. Can I ask what your situation is? You look a little cold.
You after Kriska? Krisko go bite?
Who? What? I'm here for a fishing hook.
You get rid of Kriska.
Okay. Who is Kriska?
You see the one with the longbow goes, "Bad leader, must die.
Did they do this to you?
No food. Promised plentiful. Didn't live up to expectations.
Oh, you were
Hungry.
lied to. Ooh.
Hey, what are they?
Their leader turned out to be a bit of an asshole. Gave a lot of false promises. And basically caused them to turn into this. They said it seems like if they know where the hook is, they'll give it to us. I assume. They want us to kill him. Them.
Kill
Miss
Krista.
I mean, they look starving. You think we could
Well, we could
leverage
probably
some sort
feed
of
them.
I mean, I got stuff on me, obviously. Leverage some sort of don't attack us. I'll throw some food your way.
Negotiate. And then I wake back around and Noel, I go, so, do you want to eat? Are you
Kill
looking for
Krista.
food?
We eat Krista.
What?
You can leave if you kill Krista. Take anything. We just want
Okay.
Krista.
Well, what I'm saying is if you promise not to do anything to us, my friend Pork here is a very fine chef, and he's got some meat and stuff. We can give you some.
You see all of their ears kind of perk up.
You can't hurt us, or I will set you all on fire.
You see the one with the spear who's been doing the negotiating turns to the rest. He goes, "Good deal," and all the rest go, "Good deal." He goes, "Good deal."
Okay, good deal.
And you see he takes his spear and he stabs it into the ground.
Pork, feed the boys.
Yeah, my pleasure. I feel like I should make something, but
If you just
I
pull
don't
out
think they care.
a random raw steak, they will eat.
Yeah,
Yeah, they seem to like. They like it.
they like it raw.
They like their steak mooing.
Yep.
yeah, I'm gonna pull out 8 bullet steaks, 2 for each. And I'm going to walk up to all of them and pass out here you go. Just gently hand it to their mouth.
You see one. They grab it with their hands, but they immediately start chewing it
Yeah.
and just eating it ravenously. Probably they because of how emaciated they are, they shouldn't be eating this quickly.
Yeah.
But that's for a situation later. But the one looks at you, Declan, through mouthfuls of steak.
Hello.
More of us with Kriska. You attack Kriska, they leave you alone. Trust me.
Okay. Sounds good.
And I'll pass out the second. I'll pass out the second row of steaks.
I'll relay that to the party. So it seems that Kriska does still have other members of their tribe with him, but I was just informed that as long as we just go after Kriska, they'll leave us be.
Kriska,
So
blessed. And you see he draws on his forehead the symbol. Don't go up against us for him. Too scared. But you don't care.
well, we're also blessed, so
They all
I mean,
look. They all look at you like, you know who?
no.
No.
Like a god. Another god. You see, Inago is a god down here.
Fake.
No, different. Just because it doesn't align with your religion doesn't mean it is not valid.
You see the one who's questioning you looks at the steak, looks at you and goes, and just you see him doing the. You can see the smoke coming out of his ears as he does the mental math, and you see him probably go, "I should not make this person angry, or I won't get food." He goes, "Your god real," and takes a bite.
Wow, it's the amount of growth I've just seen in 30 seconds is insane. I'm proud of you. We're gonna go take care of Kriska now.
And you see he holds out his spear to you, like, you want it?
I don't think I can use that. I think
He
we're
looks
good.
at you and he goes, "Unarmed, weak, armed,
I point to the 2 massive horns on my head,
fair."
and then I I'll also like light my hand up like I'm about to cast firebolt.
You just hear a bunch. They just start yelping and they immediately start going back into like
And then I
corners of the
extinguish
cave.
it and I say, "No, that's not for you. That's for Kriska.
Ooh, yes.
Not unarmed. Very heavily armed, actually."
Magician.
Yes, yeah. You guys are so smart. Yes.
Magician
I am a
delicious.
magician. Not this one. Sinewy.
Magic blood good.
Lots of robes. All right, you know what? I light the fire in my hand again.
And they all just start. Start yelping and hiding.
Okay, let's go before they change their minds and eat me. Yeah, I'll leave.
Do you start going down the floor?
I think that's our best bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. So yeah, you go down to
Shit.
Yeah. 30 feet below the surface, a shelf of rock surrounds the chasm's gaping maw, which is a sentence.
It's a Mercer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Its cracked sides riddled with caves and festooned. What the
Yes.
fuck? Festooned with sharp rocks. Farther down in the chasm, you see dead gnolls impaled on some of these fane-like protrusions. Manic laughter echoes through the chasms as you look around. The sound ricocheting off the walls makes its origin impossible to pinpoint.
Ooh, spooky.
So, could I, with my magnifying monocle, see whatever this is?
Look, Maelstrom.
Let
Special eyes.
Gaze with your special eye.
let's see.
Maelstrom's pondering the chasm.
Hey, Devox, real quick.
Yes.
Does the stream see the chat?
No, not on. I'm still using the old one. The old.
Oh, okay.
By the way, stream. I have a new border for the Wednesday stream. After Icewind Dale, that's the only one I'll be using. It's just I'm using this one because it's the Icewind Dale one.
Fair. All right,
So it's still just me in the corner.
sounds good.
That's me in the corner.
Make me a perception check, Maelstrom.
With advantage.
Do you have well, if you're
The monocle gives advantage.
yes. But what is the range of your dark vision if you have it?
Non-existent, I don't think. No,
Just-
sorry, 60 feet. 60 feet.
Okay. Okay. So I will say yeah.
Sorry,
It's kind of
let me move up 5 feet.
But
Gotcha.
dark vision is also you get like extra feet of dim light.
Yeah.
So
so
it's
it's
within-
not going to be at disadvantage. So
Yeah.
you can
Nice.
just roll with your advantage.
Oh boy. 16.
16. Okay. Situated atop the ledge is a cage made out of thick timber beams with a bolted iron door and iron fittings. The cage is 5 feet on a side and 7 feet tall. You cannot see what is inside it because you rolled a little bit low.
Can I tell if anything is inside of it?
You do see something slightly moving.
Okay, there is a thing in the cage. I don't know what the thing is.
Yeah, but you can notice that it is there. And you guys do look, and you guys can hug this wall. By the way, to go across.
Oh, holy shit! I'm gonna fall again.
These protrude above you.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh, gotcha.
How high up are they from this ledge?
30 feet.
Oh, okay. Okay.
They're
You know,
30
if you
feet
look
up, so
at
you're
it
not gonna be in there.
sideways, it looks like a little face.
It does. With like a little goatee. But if you guys can go this, you guys can go this way. You guys can go this way, or you guys can go this way. Depends on what side you want to do. But this is 30 feet from the top, from like where you look down, and then this is 100 feet.
Holy shit! That second ledge is 100 feet.
Yes.
From the top or from where we're standing currently?
From where you're standing.
Fuck.
It's like that little ice chasm that elephant seal fell down in Happy Feet too.
Yes.
Question.
Answer. What's up?
How is it? Does it look thinner this way than that way?
There are points within both trails that that will which will thin out. So no matter where you go, this corner is as thin as this corner.
Okay.
Might I suggest we tie ourselves off on rope?
That's a good idea.
Alright.
I'll follow you, Maelstrom.
I'm looking in my bag for rope.
I'm sure you.
I got.
I have rope.
got
Okay, yeah.
rope.
So we tie ourselves off on each other. So if one of us falls, we catch them.
Gotcha.
Or we all fall.
I'll tie 99 feet between me and Maelstrom just in case he falls. I can Gwen Stacy him.
Yes.
Hold on. I know how that ends. That we don't need none of that elastic shit.
Boing, smack. Okay, so which side are you going? Left or right?
Well, I think we can see this all the way across, so this is probably the shorter way.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. Okay. So,
We'll probably vote for that. Side
who goes first?
You want me to go first to try and find the best footing?
I think Pork should go first, and I go last, since we're the two heaviest.
Are you trying to stealth your way so you don't make noise? Because shit echoes off these walls.
They're also cackling like crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, going stealthily also means going slow.
Yeah.
So going slow also means kind of going carefully. So.
Yeah. So, if you guys are going carefully, I'm guessing Arpax is going first.
Yeah, I think Arpax can go first, then me, Maelstrom, and then Declan.
Okay.
Or Declan, then Maelstrom.
I'm okay with whatever.
Okay, cool.
I'll go last.
Okay, let's do that. Okay, so starting us off, this path is fine up until you get to this point, when it starts to thin out and you kind of have to hug the wall and shitty. So, Arpax, I would like for you to roll me an acrobatics.
Oh shit! You know what? We got those ice climber tools. We could probably stick them in the wall.
I will say if you do that, you will have advantage.
Lit.
Yeah.
Okay, so advantage for you there, Arpax.
For acrobatics, 24.
24. Yeah, you get to the second safest point, which is this corner. Pork, you're up.
Yeah.
You have advantage because of the ice spikes.
Can I use athletics instead?
If you're depending on the ice spikes, yes.
Yeah.
Instead, it's like in my mind, Arpax was kind of using them but shimmying. But if you really want to lean into the ice spikes,
I'm gonna use the ice. I'm gonna use athletics more because it's a 5 versus a 2.
Fair.
Pork sausage Tomb Raider.
Which is good. So 17.
17. You join Arpax.
Nice.
Maelstrom, roll me an acrobatics or athletics with advantage.
All right. Oh boy.
Now I have "That's me in the corner" stuck in my head.
I got my two blue
15.
balls.
15 is DC you needed. So you shimmy.
It.
Declan, you're up, buddy.
So it's an acrobatics check
or athletics with advantage because you are using the ice spikes.
All right, I'll go with the athletics, even though I have more in dex.
No.
That's a 10 and a 2.
For
plus 0.
Plus 0. You guys see as Declan's like, oh, hey guys, these are really easy. He goes, grabs like ice spike, stabs it into the wall, and goes, hey, look, I'm gonna you swing your foot out to turn, and you just feel the ice spike just go whoop, out the wall, and you're like, oh fuck. And you start plummeting until suddenly you reach the end of 50 feet, and you feel all your entire body stop with momentum. I will say you take.
I was gonna ask, do I take damage?
You take 14 points of force damage. as you
Oh,
just.
wait.
Oh, do you have something with force?
I'm pretty sure I have resistance to force. Hold on. I could be thinking of a completely different character.
I'm not.
We
the
have a lot
only
of
one. The only thing I can think that would have applied that was the gem.
No, that would be psychic.
No, I thought it was something with Never mind.
Yeah.
I guess
So
I don't.
So you take 14 points of force as it's wrapped around your waist. Your legs and upper torso go down while your waist goes up,
Okay.
and you're just. And so there you are, dangling. Luckily you're 50 feet above the ledge that you would have smacked into.
Yep.
But you all see as Declan is just jangling over the chasm.
It's the voice just echoes.
I'll start to like heave Declan up.
Yeah, I will say make me a strength check, Pork, with
Yeah.
advantage because I'm sure everyone else will help you.
Like
I
when
will
you
say
pick a
if
cat up.
you want, you can swing him over to this side.
Yeah, I'll start a little
Swing
momentum.
me.
Yeah,
I
so-
understand. I'll kick off the wall.
Yeah, so roll me with advantage strength.
That is 22.
Yeah, you immediately just, with the help of Arpax and Maelstrom, whip him onto this side.
Yeah.
And I will say, from this point on, you guys can shimmy with the wall because that's the only danger point. So
Nice.
you guys can shimmy over the wall and go back. So, yeah, I will say, you guys, let me just kind of boom, boom,
Word.
boom, and boom. So, yeah, where are you guys going? No more shimmying.
Gonna continue this way.
Okay. Still stealthily?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
The cackling didn't
Well-
stop, even though it heard you. Like
I did yell.
You did, but nothing seemed to notice or come out of
That's
hiding.
crazy. Okay.
Because it's kind of maddening hearing this. Like this is just odd cackling. That's just kind of more
It came
manic.
through.
More
Yeah.
Came
manic.
through.
But
It was just on the barrier of the noise gate.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's funny. But yeah, it's just it's whatever is making that cackling is too loud than your scream.
Okay. That's crazy.
Um,
A stealth
kinda-
check?
nope, you don't need to do
Oh,
the
that's
stealth
right.
check.
That's right.
If you guys are just moving slowly and carefully. So,
Yeah.
you guys are heading over there.
Yeah.
Another set of checks?
Nope.
Oh, thank God.
That was, like I said, the only danger point.
Okay.
So you get to this, and you see it is a carved out stone and ice doorway. Do you look in?
Yeah, I'll peek my head in.
Well, once you get closer, you start hearing more of the laughter. And instead of finding out, oh, it's just could come from anywhere, kind of coming from here. It's louder here. And you see, painted in blood on the walls of this 8-foot-high cave are pictographs of a towering monster with sharp teeth that wields what looks like a 3-headed flail. Packs of hyenas feed on corpses in its wake. A small fire crackles near the south wall, filling the cave with smoke. Cooking above the fire is a small green fish, while behind the fire, leaning against the south wall, is a blood-encrusted spear and fishing pole.
I think we found our
Can I
stuff.
make an Arcana check towards that fishing pole?
Well, what you see, painting up against the wall, right by the fire, is a around 9-foot tall, like fucking jacked knoll, covered in old dried blood as it continues to cackle loudly and paint on the wall in blood. And here's what you see.
Oh,
As this thing is
Christ.
cackling loudly and just using its clawed hand to just draw into the ice.
Am I the only one that sees a worm on his hand?
Huh?
Like the claws and shit look like a demonic worm mouth.
Oh, that
I
I can
see what you
okay,
mean.
I can see
Yeah.
what you mean.
Like monster worm, not real worm.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he well, I mean, some real worms look like that. But
Horrifying.
he's drawing and cackling, and doesn't seem to notice you.
Okay, I'm gonna stick my head back out. I'm gonna look at them. I'm gonna mime. Big, very big. I'll whisper. Very big. No, he's painting. It's scary.
He's an artist then.
An artist.
But he's the source of the cackling.
Oh, okay.
I will
I
say,
think we found him.
roll me a perception check there. Yeah.
Okay.
Any fishing hooks or something? I got a plan.
There's a fishing pole in there.
Oh, actually, Arpax too, because the other two are rounded this corner. Arpax, make me another perception check.
Please save me, Arpax.
We probably should have asked those other fellas what they look like. Oh.
24. Arpax, you see Declan and Pork whispering, and you look past Declan's shoulder over in this direction, and almost like a Scooby-Doo meme, you see peeking their heads out, just kind of stacking on top of each other, are 12 gnolls who just kind of
Jesus
look.
Christ.
Kind of, you see all of them. The some that you see their torsos, they're huddled up together in like furs, cold as hell, and they're just looking at all of you. They lock eyes with all of you, and they look at you like, "We know what you're here to do, but we're just here to watch."
Arpax
Okay.
just raises his finger
Get 'em.
and just shh.
And you see, as you shush them, all 12 just kind of slink back. Just one by one, their heads disappear. But yeah, you do see all of them are gaunt. But Declan and Pork don't seem to notice as they just slink back. Only Arpax noticed.
Should I just fling a spell at him? Get the drop on him?
Don't do anything that'll cause the ground to shake. We're on a cliffside made of ice.
No,
just
fair.
All four of us could storm in, like me and Pork in the front, and then you two right behind us. So at least we're off the ledge. Yeah.
I mean, you could spell and charge.
I mean,
Okay,
you want to juice one of us up, Declan?
I could do that. I'm gonna cast haste on Arpax this time.
Arpax, you're hasted, my man.
Oh, before you run in, should I just throw in a bunch of wild animals as well?
Is there gonna be enough room?
It's not a
I-
big room.
I will say, as your DM, for the love of God, don't.
All right, I'm not gonna do it.
The gods have ordained for us to do a stop it.
I will say, considering it is going to be a 4v1, you're not gonna, don't know. You're good.
Fair.
We want to bully the painting man, the art nerd.
Also, I will say,
I'm the only nerd
he is,
allowed.
in between his cackling, he is speaking. He's not speaking Knoll. If any of you speak Abyssal,
I think I do.
he's just kind of a whack job.
Oh, he's
what's he saying?
He's a demon pupper.
You see,
means putting chemicals in the water that turn the frogs gay.
but you see as he draws and like scrapes his bloodied nail across the wall, you just hear him go, "We're going to feed Jinagu. We just need to find more hyenas for you."
Capitalist estate, nice one, Dale.
And you just see as he
liberals.
as he draws like a dead animal, he goes, "They're going to infight. Get rid of the weak ones. Eat the rest. Perfect, fine. Go build new." And with that check that you did on religion, you know that to make more gnolls, he needs to slay animals and have hyenas eat those prey to be turned into gnolls. And you see, with their dwindling numbers, they haven't had that, but they've been eating each other.
Fair.
But yeah, so what are you doing? You cast haste on Arpax.
Yep.
Cute.
You look adorable. Look at this tutu I'm making.
It looks so good.
What
are you doing?
You did such a good job.
Yeah, Arpax got tasted.
He gets
That's everyone else.
hasted.
Okay, yeah, you cast haste. Arpax, what are you doing?
Can I cast bless
Oh,
on these 3?
Okay. Declan, Arpax, and Pork, you get a D4 to attacks, abilities, and saving throws.
You know what? I'm gonna do it to myself too.
Okay, you upcast it.
I'm trying to Lythander to let's smite this abyssal talking dog guy.
Okay, so you cast that. Pork, you are just getting ready to charge
I'm
in.
gonna cast run, and then I'm gonna cast axe.
Fair. Arpax, what are you doing?
Also run and stab.
Okay, so do we want... I'm guessing Arpax is lighting this fuse?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, if Fallen's cool with that.
No,
I
I'm
don't
fine
mind.
with it.
Okay. Yeah, I will say, this is not going to be a surprise round, because it kind of already knows. It's just not doing anything. So you can run in and attack. Everyone just roll initiative, but I will give Arpax.
Do I get a sense that he knows that?
Yeah, I mean, as you run in, he doesn't immediately turn around as you are being loud, but he just cackles more. So you kind of get a sense that he knows.
I'm like shit today.
Let's go with the bonus action hunter's mark and then stab.
Okay. Stab.
First stab
Stab.
is 14.
14. Let me just put his hunter's mark down. 14. Just hits.
Okay, take it. Do you want me to roll for the second hit?
Yes. Just add all the damage together once you're done.
Okay, yeah, that one's a lot better. 23.
That'll hit.
Is hunter's marked only to 1? Nope, it's all. Okay.
So I will say I'll put you right in front of him.
And it's not going to be a sneak attack.
You also get a third attack.
Because haste.
I only
Because
get
of haste.
one attack usually, so
Oh,
the haste is only, it's giving me that second one. Once I turn into my other form, then I'll have 3.
I bet.
I think.
I forgot Rogue doesn't get extra attack.
Yeah, me too.
Which I think's weird.
It feels
Yeah.
like one of
No.
the main classes that should get.
Yeah.
I feel like if you give them extra attack,
It's because assassins are so fucking broken.
Well, if you
Probably.
get only sneak attack on the first attack that hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's true.
Because like without sneak attack, rogues only deal.
I
like,
mean,
their
shit.
highest
like
dealing
a
damage
D4.
die is a
If-
D8.
Yeah.
if you
After
remember, like Vaxeldon, he would just hit like a truck, and then the second hit will do like a 10
Yeah.
or like a
Yeah.
5
Yeah.
because he
Because it'd
casted
be an
haste.
offhand and then
Right. He had the boots of haste.
Yeah. So, but yeah. So what's that damage there, Fallen?
10, 16. 21 piercing damage.
Nice.
Gotcha.
Not sneak attack, right? Just double checking.
Not sneak attack.
Okay, yeah, so 21.
Gotcha. He takes it. So now, did you roll initiative?
No, I did not.
Okay, roll initiative for me. And I'll roll initiative for him. Gotcha. Okay, so starting off initiative with a 21 is
Little
Fizna.
overkill.
I rolled a 19. It's +2. He turns around to you, and he just towers above you, and you just see this large smile as he just cackles in your face, baring his large fucking teeth, as he is going to unleash his multi-attack, which is 3 attacks, 2 claws, 1 bite. So, the first attack is a 15. Second attack, so you dodge his bite, is a 17.
Nope.
And third and final is a 17 plus 5.
That'll hit.
Okay, so you get 1 claw attack against you. Damn. Wow. Rolled like shit. You take 8 points of slashing damage. Yeah. So that'll end his turn, which brings us to Declan. Declan, you see Arpax comes in, stab. This Knoll turns around, whiffs a bite, whiffs a claw, and then hits with one claw. Arpax, with that haste, is just going whoop, nope.
Love it.
Kind of dodging like fucking Muhammad Ali, just whoop. All
right. So what I'm gonna do?
I just saw Wheatley yeet up to your refrigerator.
Yeah.
She looked like fucking Superman.
She's looking at something in the ceiling. She probably found a bug. Eat it. Fucking eat it. There's earwigs around. I don't fucking want them.
Okay. Yeah. So what are you doing there?
Why are they called ear?
Because they get in your ear at night.
They lay eggs.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
They can.
I'm sorry, bud. There's a reason why they're my least favorite bug. I'm gonna step right in here. Can I see him from this angle?
Yes.
Perfect. Fuck this dumb idiot. I'm gonna scorching ray his ass.
Gotcha.
And I'm gonna do that at 3rd level.
Gotcha. Did we turn off the light?
No. The light is connected to the staircase light, so if someone turns that off, this light goes out.
I thought Wheatley was just like, yeah, no.
Listen, this house was wired in like the 60s by stupid people.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
So
you're gonna
I
upcast
get
it?
an additional ray, so I get 4 rays.
4 Ray William Johnsons shoot out of your hand.
Oh, okay. I got so my rolls are a 3, a 19, a 17, and a nat 20.
Okay.
It's a +8 to them, so 11 is my lowest,
And
and then the second lowest is 25.
Yeah, okay, so the 11 doesn't hit, but the rest do.
All right, I'll roll the crit first.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you guys are gonna notice something about this encounter.
Oh, he's immune to fire damage.
Yeah. No.
He's immune to the brown note.
There's not many encounters here where fire damage does fuck all. It's almost like we're in a place of ice.
True.
There is a reason why wizard isn't a class in Icewindale's book.
Fair.
They only give a few.
In total, 38 fire damage.
No, I didn't mean to square that number on the calculator. Okay, yeah. You just pummel him. He is hurting.
I back up. I think he's about to die.
Maelstrom, you're up.
I call that out to the 2 beefy boys, and then I hide.
Maelstrom, you're good to go. And you can walk through teammates, so don't worry.
I've got the 13.
Oh, you got a 13. Oh,
my
Arpax,
bad.
never mind. My bad. Arpax, you're up.
Sorry. But if it helps, I am going to hold my action until someone else is within 5 feet.
Okay, so you hold your action and waiting for Maelstrom. So, go. Maelstrom, do what you were gonna do.
Fast forward. Can I stand on top of the fire area without being burned? Like here, or should I?
You're gonna be. I will say go there because you're gonna be very like you're straddling this line and you're gonna be kind of off balance. So yeah, you can go there.
I believe I'm going to just smack him with the sword.
Okay, roll for that hit.
Right,
Also, the square that he's on isn't a full square; it's half wall.
Yeah,
So he's probably like in between the wall and the fire.
pretty much like right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna put him in the square for the sake of
Easier.
And then once Maelstrom's done, we'll get to your held action.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Wolf.
1 + 1.
That hits.
Yep.
Yeah, you come in ready, and you just get a face full of smoke from the fire, and you just go wide and whiff.
Yeah.
Is that in your turn?
Yeah.
Arpax, your held action, go.
First attack is a 21.
A hit, roll damage.
Second attack will be
You only need 1.
a 15. Okay.
I'm helping.
Thank you.
This is the second time in a row I've rushed in to help only to whiff horribly.
Yeah. The other time you got smacked away by a dragon.
16.
Off of a ledge.
Yeah, 16. You see, burned to like a crisp. You come in, and this thing looks like it's on its last legs. How do you want to do it? You kill it.
I think I'm just panicking a bit because we keep getting our asses handed to us. So I go straight for the killing blow. I just go straight for the head.
Yeah, you stab your rapier through, and you expect like it to dodge, but your rapier just goes right through it, and it just stands. And you see the last moments of its brain function as it looks at you, crosses its eyes to look at the rapier, and you just hear it go, and it falls down dead.
A
A Minecraft villager.
But yeah, no, it dies.
Oh.
I might have killed it.
Alright.
I don't know. It felt really easy.
Kick him. Does he move?
You kick him, and he doesnn't.
Okay,
He
I'm
didn't
coming in.
move. Yeah.
Come again.
But yeah, you kill it.
Pork runs in.
Yeah.
Hey, good
Sorry,
job
buddy.
there, Apex.
Thanks.
But yeah, yeah. So what are you guys doing? Do you guys, yeah, no, this is, I'll get to it. But so,
Got any stuff on him, I guess?
you see next to the fire is next to the bloodstained spear leaning up against the wall. You do see a bolt of cloth that has been folded around something, by the fire.
Can I do an Arcana check?
On what?
That spear.
Yeah, you can. It's not magical, but it does have a silvered tip to it.
Ooh.
So it is a silver spear. If that ever comes in useful to anybody.
Does anyone here use spears? Because this one is silvered.
I mean, I can.
And okay. We should maybe hold on to it.
I've had more axe training in my day, but I'm not a stranger to it. So.
Just think of it as making a kebab when you have to use it.
Oh,
yeah.
I will say with that with that Arcana check, you do see right next to the spear that
It's a 25, by the way.
that fishing hook
Yep.
does have that little shine to it.
Excellent.
I'm
I'm gonna.
Oh.
I'll tell you.
I was gonna pick up the fishing rod. Is the rod itself usable?
The fishing pole itself is non-magical, but
Yeah.
the hook is. But the rod, it clearly he used it to catch this green fish
Okay.
that is currently cooking.
Well, let's. I'll take the whole fishing rod.
Gotcha.
Was the hook on the fishing rod?
Yes.
Okay.
You see a very beautiful. It's a tiny silver fish hook that has a little gold feather attached.
I'm gonna ritual cast identify.
Sure. It is also that pile that blood-stained cloth folded up next to the fire. Is anyone checking?
Yeah, I'll peep it.
Yeah.
don't know if this
You
first.
that's how much you find in there.
Damn. I'll do
It's
the
just
math.
what it seems what they lifted from their victims. So you ritual cast identify, and this, Declan, is a hook of Fisher's Delight.
Ooh.
For it to function, the feathered hook must be tied to the end of a fishing line and immersed in water. At the end of each uninterrupted hour of immersion, you roll a d6. On a 6, a fish 6 inches long, magical, appears on the end of the hook. The color of the properties of the conjured fish are determined by rolling on the d20 table. Each fish has its own unique magical abilities, depending on what you roll.
Very nifty.
That's cool.
So yeah, and it is a rare magical item.
Okay.
So if you want, you can look up the hook
Sounds good.
It's the Hook of Fisher's Delight.
All right. Thank you.
So, as you guys are looting him and checking magic items, you do hear the tip taps of clawed feet running across ice.
I shoot my
Kinda-
head out, looking around the edge.
You see all 12 of the gnolls here, and the other 4 are like right over here. They all have rushed over to you.
Aggressively, or just like kind of coming to see?
Gotta go see. All of them
Okay.
are all of them are licking their lips in anticipation.
I
I'm
mean, we
trying-
can, I guess we could just gesture to their dead boss.
That's the guy.
They all wait for you guys to leave the room so that they can eat him.
All yours.
We got the cloth, right?
Yeah, you got the cloth.
Yeah.
Do you guys go over to see?
Yeah, we should check the cage.
Okay. Yeah, you can.
Can I-
You could also check this room as well.
Yeah, I'm curious about the cage.
Gotcha. So
I'll follow up in their rear, just being a little extra cautious.
yeah, you guys walk past all 12 of the gnolls over here, and you hear them, just like dogs on linoleum or wooden floors. You hear them skittering and like slipping as they all just start jumping on this gnoll's dead body and starting to devour its large form.
Does
It
anyone
is-
know about like Gnoll rituals? How like they become like, I don't know, possessed by that evil spirit, or it isn't by eating
Oh,
their
no.
former leader, is it?
Maybe, I don't know, but I'll take up the rear and watch just in case.
Yeah, so you guys head toward I'm guessing you're keeping a lookout. You guys are heading to the cage. Who's heading
Yeah.
to the cage and who's heading into the cave next to it?
I'm gonna head into the cave.
Cage.
Okay.
keep-
Okay.
I'll keep guard like right
Cage.
here.
Cage and cave. Okay, so for the cave, just because it's quicker, the strong scent of dirty fur fills the dark 10-foot high cave. The stone floor has
Ugh.
deep ridges where hundreds of clawed feet have scratched it. And you see a sputtering fire just crackling, just so sadly, in the middle of the room. Off in this distant over here, you do see another room, and I guess you just walk towards it.
Yeah, I'm gonna head over there.
Rotten crates and torn sacks are strewn across the floor of this 8-foot high cave. It is mostly empty, and it seems that these are food supplies from slaughtered travelers that the gnolls have sadly left gone to have
Alright.
left them gone to.
All right, there's nothing of value in here. Declan's gonna head out. The cave's
Gotcha.
empty.
You see, in the cave, inside it, a male human in hide armor paces back and forth. His murderous eyes lock onto any of you, and he clutches a javelin made out of black, crystalline substance. The skin on his hands and face is black from frostbite, and his lips are chapped, bleeding cold. This
This is
is
in the
very
cage?
similar. Yeah, this is in the cage. To one of the Chardalin berserkers. The gnolls have caught one, and he's pacing just back
You
and
try and
forth.
stab us, it's gonna be the last thing you do.
He just mutters an infernal to you.
Any of us know this guy's talking gibberish.
What's he saying?
Do you know infernal?
Yep.
Yeah. He's just pacing, going, "I'll rip the hides from your bones. I'll eat all of you. If I get out of here, every single one of you are dead."
Either leave him or kill him. He's just saying he's gonna kill us.
You know,
I
we
s-
haven't really had a chance to like experiment on one of these guys. Maybe we could try and fix them.
You
He's in
do
a
see
cage.
he is slightly emaciated, and he's covered in injuries. Almost like, I will say, you can clearly tell that the gnolls were keeping him confined until he grows weak enough so that they can just fight him and eat him.
I mean, Maelstrom, do you have any tricks to try? Do you have anything that could, I don't know, have we deemed this a curse?
I'm fairly certain it is a curse, and I can do something about it.
We could
sir,
try.
Sir, We will let you out if you stick your arm out of the cage.
You see, he kind of just stares at you.
Infernal. In Infernal, I'll say, "You want to fight us?" No, where did that voice come from? You want to
And they
fight
say-
us? Yeah, and they say,
They say,
they say.
if you want to fight us, stick your arm out of the cage. We'll enter a handshake agreement that we will not hurt you until you step out of the cage. Then you can defeat us all in combat.
you see,
But
he
you must shake hands with the lion.
You see, he just goes back to the very edge of back of the cage, and just kind of looks down, the head's bowed, looks up at you, and just holds the spear javelin. He in Infernal goes, "Open the cage, find out."
I just said we will fight you and let you kill us if you just shake his hand. He just wants to shake your hand.
You just see him just getting ready for you guys to open the cage.
Hey, big man, let me hold it down.
Hey, Pork, can you stay on this side of the cage? And I'm gonna go on the other side of the cage.
You can get jabbed in the head.
If he's huddled in the corner of the cage, I'm gonna go to that corner and reach through the bars.
Okay, yeah, make me a grapple check. So this will be your dex versus his dex.
Yeesh.
Or your strength versus his, whichever is
Yeah,
higher. for you.
my strength is better. Am I still blessed?
Yes.
I thought you. Did you bless all of us? I thought you
I
just blessed us.
I
three.
upcasted it.
He upcasted it.
Oh,
himself.
dope.
And I will
Yeah.
say, not nearly enough time has passed for that to wear out.
Yeah.
I'm going to be perfectly honest.
19.
19, he got a 12. You grab his arm.
Alright, and just looking how long it actually takes to cast this. Instantaneous. Okay. I'm gonna cast Remove Curse.
Yeah. you
Which forcefully unattunes him if he is.
Yeah, you see he drops down onto his knees, dropping the Charlton javelin.
Can I reach to the javelin?
Yeah, you grab it.
I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna chuck it off the edge into the.
Yeah,
bottom
you
of the
you
pit.
just, without like even holding on to it for more than a second, you just go yeet.
Yep.
I actually think more so you reach your hand in, slide it across the floor, and it just slides out and down. I'm not even going to say you grab it.
I want as little contact, but I want it gone.
You
One
see
claw.
he looks at all of you, and you see his eyes have changed color. Instead of like a deep like black color, they're kind of now a nice hazel brown. And he looks up at all of you and he just goes, "Oh, that feels nice." As he just suddenly turns into every inch of him starts freezing into a ball of ice as it just falls over.
Oh.
The effects of the curse being lifted forcefully, causing the
Rip.
payment to go through, as he is frozen in a block of ice as he dies.
Oh, well,
But he did not go out a servant of that.
that's good.
Sweet
Vegeta.
Alexander Maelstrom, what'd you cast on the poor guy?
I casted Saving His Soul.
Not Vegeta.
Well,
Apparently they didn't like
maybe
that.
your magic went wrong and
Oh.
you turned him into a popsicle.
Oh no, turning people into popsicle is more something Declan can do. I just that
Well-
was the spear. That was the spear being angry at me.
I mean, I've never seen Declan turn someone into a popsicle.
I
He's only
don't have
melted
that
them.
ability.
Yeah, he's only
Oh, really?
melted them.
Well, it's not something.
Why would I
can
bring
do.
something cold into a cold place?
Just because you can do it doesn't mean you have to do it. There are spells I know that I don't use all the time.
Well, that's dumb. You just
I
need
know
the
it's-
spells that are useful.
I know a
Wow,
spell.
you would not make it as a wizard.
I know a spell. I know there's this
Oh gee, I wonder how useless locate object was, huh?
called grease.
Huh?
I can do that
Oh.
one.
You could do that.
Yeah. I mean, it's a
Do
little costly. I don't want to throw my olive oil out.
Oh, I see. Nice.
But yes, what are you guys doing?
I think we should leave before they get more hungry.
We got
Yeah.
what we came here for.
Yes,
Let's just
but-
fucking dip.
The demonness is gone from this place.
I'm also
Bye-bye.
I'm slightly concerned. I don't know if we want to make this a problem or not. These things are eating travelers. Should we try and not have that happen? Should we have them try and find a different food source that we can help them with?
You see, you kind of got the feeling that they went up here in faith of the of the guy, and now that he's dead, you kind of get the sense that they don't really want to stick around.
It's cold and there's not a lot of meat.
And they're close. They're close enough in the mountain range to go back down south.
Dope.
But right now they're finally devouring what they really wanted to eat. So
I
yeah.
mean, they could also eat the fish. The fish there is actually okay.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just fucking leave.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys leave.
I cast run away.
You cast run away.
I would like to do one thing. So there were a bunch of skulls at the entrance with demon symbols on them. Before we leave, could I quickly try to wash those off?
Just crush the skulls too.
No, I'm not gonna desecrate. I'm gonna undesecrate a corpse.
You can kind of wash it off.
Yeah, just
you
at
get
least-
rid
at
of the
least make it-
symbolism, but like
yeah,
there's
just
still like
get
some
rid
blood.
of the fact that it is a symbol. Was it an abyssal symbol?
Yeah, it was the demon lord symbol. Yeah.
Yeah, can I just make it not the demon lord symbol? Just wash a little bit off. Maybe bury the skulls in the snow.
Turn into a smiley face.
I don't think Maelstrom would be okay leaving people's corpses desecrated like that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
So yeah, you clean them off, bury a couple of them, and you leave. Holding the Hook of Fisher's Delight. You do know that that you from how you got this quest, you know that the fisher from East Haven, Nabria Moorskull, was killed by the gnolls and it was taken. You don't know if she has any family. You could try and return it to them, or you can keep it. Up to any of you.
Finders keepers, if you ask me. Fuck 10 towns.
But you would have to go to East Haven and figure it
Yeah.
out, so you guys can try and get rid of it later or keep it for now.
Perhaps if we don't find a use for this and we find ourselves back in East Haven, we could take a look around and return it to the family. For now,
Yeah,
we'll just hold on to it. East Haven is not our
Yeah.
interest this time.
No.
It's not in our interest.
Okay, so
May I put the check mark down?
you can. You guys have completed the Cackling Chasm.
Fuck, that one was easier than the rest.
I was going to go next. I'll be right back.
Yeah, so the thing is about the Cackling Chasm is that the option was that they really wanted him dead, but they were all scared to fight him. So if they saw you, if you guys made your presence known, they were not and like didn't attack them. They were like, yeah, go for it. That's what made this thing super easy. Was that
because
if
we
you
weren't
got
murder
them up,
hobos.
yeah, because if you went in guns blazing, you would have had to fight
What was that?
16
16?
gnolls plus him. But because Pork was like, wait, what are you gonna do? They were like, shit, nah.
I like your pork impression.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So yeah, you guys, I'm guessing, are the next plan of action was Karkalok, correct?
Yeah.
Going boom, boom.
Yeah. And then
Wait, Karkalok is Goblin place, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where Solwyn was headed.
You know, should we get explosives of some sort? Because last time went horribly. Like, are we gonna have to
Probably
siege a castle on the side of a mountain again?
I mean, I'm pretty sure Solwyn has all the explosives though.
Wait, is Solwyn the guy with the hair that's poisonous?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah, so we are the one. Oh fuck!
We might be able to make a deal with the goblins to let us in.
We're already friends with the goblins a bit.
We are not friends with the goblins. We killed their
Yeah,
boss's
no.
son.
No, we didn't.
That
We,
was Duragar.
Yeah. We let them go, but we got the shipment back for the dwarves folk.
Yeah.
And
They put in a good word. And if
Yeah.
you go in and ask for the chief, like the name of the goblin chieftain that you guys spared, you
Yeah.
could get in for free or
What's-
uninterrupted.
What is the quest? What is the hearsay of Karkalak again?
So
it's a goblin fortress.
yeah. So what you knew about it because you talked to a traveler who also told you about Yalmut. She told you that a goblin messenger from Karkalak was recently captured in Bryn Shandir and found to be carrying a declaration of peace from the chieftain. However, Speaker Devessa Shane had the goblin locked up and thrown into prison. And the last you heard about it was that a certain from Darlington, a certain gnome
Yeah.
broke out the goblin, paid for his ransom, and got out. However, the sheriff of Bryn Shandir put out a word for the chieftain of Karkalak that a reward of 300 gold pieces for that chieftain's head be given to the people who put him to justice.
So we have them wanting peace, the town wanting not peace, then the Xantarum wanting probably not peace as well.
Yeah, the Bryn Shandir doesn't believe that this declaration of peace is truthful, and that it is just a means to get them to lower their guard, and then shit to happen.
Yeah.
Okay, how about this? We go and deal with the Zentari at the Goblin Fortress. We take a look, figure out what we get from the vibes. If it's good vibes, we go down, we deal with Bryn Shandir. If they don't listen to reason, we'll handle it.
That sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
I'm in.
So, you guys start heading out, and it is going to take a while. So I'll just fast forward.
Oh, Jakai, real quick.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if this was already mentioned when I was AFK, but Karkalok. Is that where the goblins that we met
Yes.
are from?
Yes.
Okay.
And the chieftain that you guys let live said, "Hey, you mentioned my name at the gate. You'll get in."
Right.
Not, and
Alright,
they
thank
won't.
you.
You won't be chummy chum, but
Yeah.
you wouldn't be denied.
Shot on
Right.
sight.
Yeah.
We still do have the ores that we were considering giving them because they're just a bit small for us.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's true.
The oars?
The magic ores that allow you to swim a canoe through the snow.
Yeah, the magic item that you found from the hunter.
Got that ages ago.
We're still dragging the canoes behind our sleds.
Yeah, you do. The canoes that are kind of just there. So yeah, you guys travel. I would like just for the several days of travel. You're going on about a week of travel. So I would like just one survival check made by you, Arpax, with advantage, because I'm sure someone will help you.
26.
26. Days and days go by. And on your days where you drop by one of the rivers, you do test out the fishing hook, I'm guessing.
Yes.
It is fun as hell. And you guys realize that it is a different colored fish each time. You've gotten 4 different types of fish throughout just using it, and all of them have some decent abilities that will, have lasted you 24 hours, so it's a good thing to maybe prep on. Just later down the line, but they're good fish. And you get about like 4 days in, and you get around the red waters over here, right over here. And that's when you see what looks to be like a campfire and a bunch of people, like a bunch of sleds with dogs, and maybe about 3 different people kind of sitting there. And what catches your eye, Arpax, is that on these sleds and kind of folded up are a multitude of Yeti hides.
Oh.
How many do you say there were?
There was about 3 of them. They're on the road towards 10 Towns, just kind of camping and like sharpening, just meandering and talking. But you do notice a bunch. I think maybe about 10 hides of Yeti within their collection.
Are we kind of flying fast on our dogs, or we sneak up to the camp to kind of check it out?
You are flying because you guys are trying to make haste with like moving. And it's like around this area is pretty flat, so they do see you coming in on your sleds.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna pull right up into their camp.
Yeah, you pull right up, and you see all of them kind of look and blink. You see the tallest, a human male, kind of in his middle aged, this large, gorgeous beard adorns his face, kind of like Tolmond from Game of Thrones. And he gets up and he goes, "Hail, may I help you?"
Hello, I'm Marpax. Might have heard of me.
He looks at all of you and he goes, and you see he notices Declan, Pork, and
Hello.
Maelstrom, and he goes, "The large lads. Yes,
Bingo.
I think I've heard of you. Yes.
Where the hell are you from?
I am from East Haven. Jorman over there is from Bremen, and Tok is from Brinchadir. Why?
So what led to the sled of Yeti corpses?
He looks around. He goes, "Oh, did you not hear that over the past couple of months the Yetis have been going on to the frozen lakes and attacking ice fishers? Merchants are selling and offering Yeti meat for 100 gold pieces."
Merchants where?
Everywhere in Tentown. And me and he points at his friends, we're going to go to we're trying to hunt the Red Yeti.
This
The Red Yeti does not ring a bell to you.
what the hell is the Red Yeti?
It is a fabled Yeti that is cruel and terrifying, and it's called the Red Yeti because its fur is stained with blood of its many, many victims. They put out 10 Towns put out a warning about it, and a few hunters like myself are going to try and win the bet.
Read from the many, many people it slaughtered. He's gonna make a point of glancing from them to the Yeti corpses.
My friend, these were attacking ice fishers on the frozen lake. They came down from the mountains and actively attacked these people. So this was more of a for these, and he points at them. He goes, "Yeah, I know most Yetis are not if they're territorial, but these were actively coming down and attacking. So it was to protect the villagers." Now I can understand your argument on, maybe you don't think it is right, and that is valid. But you see, this is become a problem for 10 Towns, and especially the Red Yeti is pretty big.
I'm gonna put my hand on Arpax's shoulder and just say I'm seeing this as like bandits. It's sad, but it's like bandits.
Okay.
Do you hunters know whereabouts this is happening? Just any water source or anywhere specific they seem to be coming from?
They are coming from down the mountains of close to Lake Loch Dinishir, up from the spire. And he points, and you see, points at. That's not what I wanted. Up here.
Yeah.
At that large mountain.
You fucker, don't
unlocking
move the map.
I moved it. I fixed it. Go fuck yourself. Exposing the last of chapter 2 quest for you.
Nice.
And he goes, the Red Yeti is supposedly up there as well, and that is where me and Jorman and Tuk are headed.
Well, you know,
It's kind of a.
Oh shit.
What do you mean?
I
A lot
mean,
of people
you
are doing
not
it.
going to go. We'll go and handle it. You're going to go find a different trade that doesn't involve murdering countless Yetis.
You do. No offense to you, my friend, but do you know that we're not the only hunters group that is doing this?
Oh no! If I see them, we'll see if I can keep this restraint going.
So you are telling me that you are willing to murder the people of 10 towns that are just hunting these things that are coming down from the mountains and attacking villagers of 10 towns?
Arpax, if I may.
Yes,
Hunters,
Master,
he's very close friends with the Yetis, so
Raised. I won't say that.
he's very close to them, so it's hitting close to home.
Well, that is.
We'll look into this. We'll see if we can get them to stop peacefully.
Okay.
So I'm sure you wouldn't go into their territory unprovoked, right? This is just because they're attacking.
It has been a bounty put on the Red Yeti's head, so many, including ourselves, are actively headed to the territory to finally bring an end to it. Yes. This time. The rest, and he points at the Yeti hides that are on his sled, he goes, they came to us.
Alright.
If you don't like it, you can take it up with the many speakers of 10 towns. It was universally agreed.
I'm gonna put my hand on Arpax's shoulder, just kind of like grip his shoulder tight and like let him know like it's okay without saying anything. They're just kind of like stand down.
We'll
say,
be
we'll take a look into this. You should go back, make sure your families are safe. Take care of the towns. If the way I see it, if something aggressively interacts with your home, you have the right to defend yourself, but perhaps maybe a little less lethal. You could trap them, hold them. We'll do what we can. Maybe we'll talk to the Yetis, but we'll take care of this Red Yeti thing. If anything, they're the cause of this.
If you say so.
We don't need random villagers, just the average villager, even hunters, going and getting themselves killed for some stupid bounty.
He kind of looks towards his sleds and the other two, and he goes, we do intend on heading back to 10 towns to, and he goes and points at the hides and he goes, sell our wares that we have found.
Great, get going.
Mm-hmm. But, and he goes, if we're allowed to, and he kind of looks kind of hesitantly at Arpax. We're not going to turn around and have a, arrow lodged in our backs, are we?
Oh, I don't use arrows.
No, he's not going to do anything like that.
You
But
have
the
a
large
very
lads
good
have a
reputation.
rule. We don't attack unless provoked.
Good.
So,
And he
as long
points
as we
at
don't turn around and
Arpax.
get arrows in us, you'll
You
find.
don't have to worry about us.
Good.
Make sure you remember your rule there, Arpax. Remember it. And he gets up on his sled, and him and his friends just peace out.
Bull-headed
Nice.
hunters.
While they're driving away, Pork's gonna yell, "Yeah, you don't gotta be a dick though."
Got him.
But yeah, you guys continue on your way
Yep.
to Karkalak. Yeah. Okay, so let me just bring it up real quick, like.
Hey, Pork. I imagine this is while we're writing.
Yep.
So the whole thing about Salwyn breaking out the hunter, was it the goblin? He's and all those messages that he sent way back when we first met him and all this stuff, he's planning something, and I know there's a lot on our plate, but at some point his forces are going to get too big for us to handle. And we're just kind of letting him build an army. I don't even know what his goal is.
Well, we knew Solon was heading to Karkalok, so hopefully we can meet him there.
No, did it sound like he was heading there? I thought he already went there and broke out the guy.
No, he went
I
to
thought that's what he-
Brinchandir and broke out Karkalok's
I see.
the goblin. It wasn't said that he was going to Karkalok, but he did break out the guy.
The guy from Karkalok.
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe he has a deal. Maybe he sent the goblin messenger back with his own message. You won't know until you go there.
I don't think we'll be that lucky to catch him with his pants down in Karkalok. He's a slimy, slippery bastard, but he doesn't seem to be of dull mind.
Yeah.
And he knows we're gunning for him.
So,
I just think at some point...
should we just, if we see him, take him
lose
out?
focus? I honestly think so. And we could talk to the others once we stop, but I'm just worried that it's going to get to a point that even the four of us can't handle. So, I don't know if... obviously, we continue to Karkalok if we don't see him there. The next time we hear his name, we just spring for it, try to find him.
That's a good idea. So sooner, honestly, we should have put him down like a lame dog when we first met him.
We should have. I just feel like he's going to be a big problem, and maybe not the Frost Maiden level problem, but a bigger problem than we can fit on our plate. So I think the sooner the better, which I know is difficult because we don't know where he is, and everything in fucking Icewind Dale is miserable and terrible.
True.
I just wanted to voice my concern.
No, glad you got it off your chest there, pal.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Gotcha. So, you guys continue?
Yeah.
Cool. And you, a couple of days pass, as you continue your journey, and soon, you see, off in the distance, kind of shoved in up against a mountainside, is a fortress. You see fires burning, smoke just pluming up from large pyres of fire. You've arrived at Karkalok. It is kind of cool for a goblin fortress. It's kind of small, but kind of cool.
Nice.
Actually, you would be right around.
Well, shit, it's a citadel.
Fortress. It's kind of in the name.
God damn.
But you guys make it
Massive.
to
Oh,
it.
shit.
And you see these large watchtowers. You did say that you could go in if you are talking about peace, like the Goblin Chief would say.
Yeah.
So, you guys walk up. You can't really. You're too far away to see what's up here or what's up here, but you guys can draw closer.
I kind of go out waving an arm.
Yeah.
Mhm. Gotcha.
In oh, never mind. It's gnomish, not goblin.
Yeah.
No, I'll cast comprehend languages. I'll call it a goblin.
Gotcha.
Hello, we're friendly. Hello.
Hey,
You
real quick, Declan. Chief guy's name's Azrael.
Could you put that in chat for me?
Yeah.
Azurgul.
That was the it was not a chieftain, goblin boss. You say?
Oh yeah.
Well, didn't kill, not save, but you didn't murk him.
That's how I had it written down in my notes.
Yep, that's correct.
Cool.
So yeah.
Is it Irazabul?
Yeah.
Okay.
Irazabul.
We're friends of Irazabul. Hello.
You see up in this tower, you see 4 goblins dressed in cold weather clothing, each wielding a crossbow, kind of lean over and look down.
Hello. We're the large lads. We're friends with Irazabul. We were told to come
business.
by. Just visiting. We'd like to speak, preferably inside, with a leader.
We don't just allow in visitors. You need to have business. Are you here in response to the peace negotiation letter for Bryn Shandir?
Real quick, is he speaking in Goblin or?
Yes.
Okay. One moment. All right. They want to know if we're here for the negotiation treaty for Bryn Shandir.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, we're-
Can we say yes
We're
or?
here to inquire about it. We weren't the
Yes.
ones that imprisoned him. We want to know more details.
I'll look back in Goblin. I go. We didn't set that. All right. We had nothing to do with it. We're simply trying to gain more information about it. Just
So
trying to
you're here
understand.
for the peace talk with the chieftain.
Sure. He's lying. I'll tell you that.
He looks at you, and don't worry, he rolled a -3 for his insight.
Well, do you want me to roll deception?
Well, you're not. You're gonna get higher than a -3.
Are you sure about that?
Sure.
I don't have negatives for charisma actually, so.
Yeah. So he goes.
But I did roll a 2.
You're the large lads, you said, correct?
Yes, that's us. Oh, question: do you speak Common?
I
Any
didn't
of you
spoke that
come.
filthy tongue, no.
Okay, does your chieftain?
He looks at the other 3, and they look at him, and you just hear them muttering to each other, and you see a bunch of shoulders being shrugged. And he goes,
Okay.
Do you speak Orcish?
He should.
I took a little bit when I was in summer camp.
that's good.
Oh, okay.
Me want you to go whole.
and he points over in this direction, but you get the feeling that he meant gate, but both of those words sound similar, so he said hole.
Yeah, he just said, would you like to hold my number 2 pencil? But I think the way he's gesturing, he wants us to go through the gate.
Okay. In Goblin, I'll go. We're gonna go through the gate now. Maybe just stick to the Goblin.
I mean, you're the one who asked the questions.
Well, I was just asking. I can keep talking to you in Goblin. I just have to keep casting magic to do so. Keeping it all out on the table.
You say magic, and he squints his eyes.
Oh.
And you see some of them kind of lawfully kind of raise their crossbows. Magic.
Declan, what did
Go
you
to
say
the gate and talk. Go to the gate and talk to the guard.
Thank you.
We've heard about you.
Good or bad?
You see, they all kind of just go back away from the edge of the watchtower and go back to their watch, not answering
Okay.
that question.
Okay.
So, do you guys make it go to the gate?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll kind of lead the way to the gate.
Yeah, you see the other guard tower.
Hello.
You see a fiery brazier casts its flickering light on the 30-foot-high spiked ramparts that frame the main gate. You see 4 goblins peer down from these ramparts, 2 per side. The gate is a 20-foot tall, and it is 20 feet tall and fashioned out of crosshatched pieces of wood that are lashed together. A heavy chain and padlock seals the gate from the inside. You see kind of like a tall for a goblin, kind of semi-muscular female. And you recognize this is Iruzabel. Oh, what do you want? Oh!
Hello!
How you doing? Long time no see.
Oh, what's your name again?
Pork sausages.
Yes. Yeah. Right. And you're
You told for us, huh?
not gonna lie, yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty rough. We like to live.
It's been a couple. I'm sorry, but it's been a couple of months, and honestly, I didn't think you'd even come down here.
Yeah, we got a lot on our plate.
She kind of rubs her eyes and she goes, yeah. So what are you here for?
Wanted to
And
talk
she's speaking
more.
to you in common.
Perfect. I just also realized that comprehend languages last for an hour,
Yeah.
so we're fine. It's still on. I guess we're here to talk about the whole Brinch and Deer business. We're just looking for more information. It ties into our.
Oh, the
interests.
peace talks. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, no, we're not here for the peace talks.
Really?
That whole situation has
We were
conflicts
told
with
that
our
you were-
interest.
We were told that you were to come here eventually for the peace talks.
By who?
You see, she snaps her finger. She goes and she looks at another goblin, and she mutters to them. You can't because she's 30 feet high. She kind of mutters. She goes, a tiny gnome man brought a messenger
Oh.
back.
Son of a. Has he already been here?
He was not permitted in here
Thank
because
God. He's bad.
we don't like gnomes.
Bad man, bad.
Honestly, if he comes
Are they-
back, kill him on sight.
He always has explosives on him. It is not safe to let him in your home.
Explosives. You see, she looks
he tried
very
to blow us
happy
all
and
up.
intrigued with
Multiple
that.
times.
Really?
No, don't touch him either. He's got nasty barbed skin.
Ooh. See, I
He's a
told you.
disgusting creature.
And she
Never
looks
let
towards
him in.
She looks to the guard next to her side. She goes, "I told you, gnomes are filthy creatures."
Yep. He's also got
They're not.
ingrown toenails.
It's
And it'll
disgusting.
give
He
him.
doesn't
Yeah,
clean them.
they're contagious too. It'll give them to you.
Oh, gross. Okay. So, but he did mention that the large lads paid for the ransom of our goblin messenger.
Son of a fucking. Ah! Declan just starts kicking the fucking snow.
Is that a sign of aggression?
No.
He's lying. He
You
doesn't
didn't-
like
you
us.
did-
We
you
don't
didn't
like
pay
him.
for the rescue of our. What are you here for?
To find out about that gnome. We were wondering
the
if he made
treaty.
it here.
And the
We
tree.
have some degree of we have interest in the treaty as well.
Well,
True.
our chieftain, and she will say his name because I totally forgot it. Chieftain Yarbnock.
Yarbnock. Okay.
Gnak.
What they
It's
called
a
me in high
G.
school.
Gnak.
Oh, Knock, probably.
Yak. Yarbnock.
Yarbnock.
Is honestly we were expecting anyone from 10 towns because we were told by your gnomish friend or foe, whatever he is, that
Bastard.
the peace negotiations were going to go a step further. So I'm guessing you're kind of here in maybe in conjunction with it.
Yeah, sure. We'll talk about the peace.
And
You want some more in a few minutes.
now, and she points her crossbow at all of you. You are not guests, but you will be treated as visitors. Any step out of line is a step out of line. Got it?
We don't attack unless provoked. So
No,
we're fine.
no fancy magician work from you there, Deckles.
First off, that's not my name.
That is
Second,
that's your name in this place. Your
no,
Deckles.
no, it's
Oh.
Declan. Thank you. But also, the only spells I will be casting possibly is to be able to speak your native tongue.
Unless
That's
you
it.
unless you want to be translator.
I don't like. No, peace negotiators are supposed to have a private dinner with the chief. We are not allowed to be allowed in there.
Perfect. So that's the only spells I'll be casting. Honest truth.
You see, she kind of stares down. She goes,
Open the gate.
and you see the gate just start moving open as they unlock the padlock. Come in.
Orange, give me you.
And you guys are walked into the courtyard. Two rickety wooden bridges loom over this area at heights of 30 feet and 50 feet, respectively. The higher bridge is missing a large section of its middle, and what remains of that structure doesn't look safe. Two iron cages hang from the beams that extend southwest off the lower tower. One of the cages twirls on its heavy iron chain as a flurry of black-feathered ravens tear into the flesh of a desolated creature caged within. Underneath the bridge is a warg with a rider on its back. The rider, swathed in cold weather clothing, appears to be a rather fat goblin who is ready to go out on a patrol. North and west of the higher bridge, resting in the snow, are three large wooden cages currently empty, as you see from these. So, you see the chieftain Iruzabal comes down and just jumps down from her instead of taking the 10-foot ladder. And you see the fat goblin on the warg kind of just stares at all of you with a half a look of recognition.
I wave.
Tilts his head at you. I know you. I see your handiwork.
Yeah, we're probably were you with when we got that shipment?
He shakes his head.
Yeah, okay, cool.
I was there by the river a couple of weeks ago.
Oh,
Oh, you saw that.
that, yeah. No,
Oh,
I
yikes!
oh yeah.
You see he slowly pops off the warg, and you just kind of wobbling a little bit, and he kind of walks towards you with this strut in his step that just oozes confidence, overconfident.
Mm-hmm.
And he just walks over and he puts his hands in his belt, kind of in his belt loops,
Yeah.
and looks at all of you and stares up at all of you, because all of you are towering over this 2-foot tall man. And he looks up and he goes, spits on his hand. He goes, "I'm Sub Snook," and holds out his hand to you.
I'll kind of crouch down and shake his hand.
Yeah, you feel the wet spit on his palm as he
There
shakes
is
your
a
hand.
visual look of kind of like, oh,
Yeah, he goes,
I was tasked to look after, trail that dwarf by the chieftain. And lo and behold, was I surprised when I wasn't the only one to be tracking him. There was people behind me, and those people were you.
It's impressive he didn't find you.
I know my ways. They don't call me the best patroller in this fort. Nothing. I'm agile. I'm quick. I'm fast. And old Betsy over there, and he points his head towards the warg. He's the best warg in this entire place.
There you are. You got good work there.
And what bothers me is that my quarry was taken by the likes of you.
and he pokes your thigh.
Should act quicker, I guess.
Why did you go after?
He was a terrorist.
He killed a lot of people.
Worked with the Centaurium.
He holds up a hand. He goes, "Okay, first, I knew only one of those words.
And which one was that?
Killing. The
Gotcha.
fuck is a terrorist?
Someone who causes a mass amount of terror to a populace.
Okay.
He-
What's entirely?
Group of
An
bad guys.
underground crime organization up and down the Sword Coast. Just trying to make things better for themselves while making it worse for other folk.
You see, he rubs his chin, and he goes, "Wow, we were trying to go after him. He sounds like a blast. I would have been friends with him.
I don't think you were. I think he probably would have ate you.
Anyway."
We found a lot of goblins he killed.
Yeah, he killed like 90 of them.
And he puts his hands back in his pockets and leans back to look at all of you, and you now notice with his kind of like he's now looking up, and you can see his face clearly. He has these bushy eyebrows that take up 95% of his forehead, and he has a tiny thin goatee. And on his chin, it just goes down into a point. Like a very strong point. And he just looks up and he goes, "Now, the only reason I'm talking to you is because I took credit for what you did. And so I don't want you or any of your little lackeys to tell the chieftain otherwise. Or we're gonna have a problem. Get it?
Comes up.
I did it. I removed his head, and I killed that beast he was riding. Because I brought his body here. It was floating down the river when you guys left it, but I brought it here.
It was floating on. Yeah.
So it was mine. Finders keepers.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you can take all the credit for it. But if Chieftain mentions any admirable feats, or how'd you get that axe, pork sausage? I mean, I'm gonna be like, well, that's how.
So you're gonna tell him.
I mean, not that I want to, but I'd
You and me
rather
have
not
problems
lie.
here,
I mean, I'd
sausage.
rather not lie to the chieftain.
The chieftain's not gonna do that because he knows I do good work.
I mean,
But I can't have you squandering it, sausage. Can't have it.
I mean, I don't plan on it,
Good.
but if that's the way the cookie crumbles, and
But if I hear the grapevine that you told the chieftain you and I are gonna have problems, and you better sleep with one eye open, you orcish bastard. Because I'll be there.
That was uncalled for.
I'm sorry, I went over the line.
Yeah, it was,
But you get
see,
I'm passionate.
I'm just trying to be.
I'm passionate about my
forthright with
work.
you there. Trying to be forthright with you there, pal, and if not that I wanna I don't know, ruin your reputation. I don't see the point of lying to the chieftain.
I told the chief that all the stuff that I saw you take away from him
Uh-huh.
wasn't there.
So should I just say I saw it in the river?
No. Because guess what? I told him he was unarmed when I took him out. So you, my friend, could just say that you stole it from him a while ago. Got it?
Sure.
Good. Because I killed that red-headed bastard, not you. I was fucking following him for 4 weeks before you showed up.
Between me and you didn't kill him though.
And
I
that
mean,
stays.
I didn't either.
And that stays. Wait, you didn't?
No, Maelstrom did.
Maelstrom kind of puffs up his chest a bit.
You see, he looks at you and he goes, and you see, he saunters over, completely ignoring you now. He has a new quarry to repeat his stuff. And he looks up at you, Maelstrom, and he goes, "Now listen here, kitty cat. I killed him. And I don't want you telling the chief and ruining my reputation because my hard work, well, I was going to do it until you showed up. So, listen here, you armored bitch. You stay out of the business and you tell the chieftain that you did nothing. Get it?"
Uh,
Got it, Tin Can.
I mean, I'm not one to brag, so
Good. Now, any of you, and he points at Declan and the UR packs. Any of you got a problem with that? Anyone you want to take credit?
and we did make the dragon angry.
I mean, yeah,
We
true.
survived the dragon.
You see, he goes, a dragon.
Yeah.
In such place, where would this dragon be?
Up north.
Far north.
Anywhere close? Far north? Good.
Far,
Yeah,
far
around
north,
about
like
You,
as
you
north
see,
as-
he looked a little bit panicked when you mentioned dragon. Like, oh fuck.
And then were the other 2 dragons that we killed.
I mean, Declan killed him. He's the dragon slayer.
Yeah, Declan
True.
Dragon Slayer.
You can keep your fancy dragon. And you pull. You see, he reaches into like in his shirt and pulls out a chain necklace with a saber tooth, tiger tooth, and he goes, "Cause I killed that beast he was riding, and that's my call. I got the red-headed bitch. Not you. Got it. This is for." And you realize you took the saber tooth tiger teeth, and this is significantly smaller.
Yeah, I pull out both of mine. You mean these?
And you see he saunters over to you. Now you listen here, you scaly motherfucker.
Hey, we're not calling names here, and you're getting all, you know.
Now I have problems with this great value dragon. Right here.
Okay, Marty, I think you had too much to drink. I think you need to go home.
We're going patrol.
I am home. I do need to go on patrol, but I don't want to hear. If I come back and I hear that you said a lick of anything wrong about me and ruining my reputation, I'm gonna hunt you down with Betsy over there, and I'm gonna tan your hides.
Right?
Got it.
Is there anything else that we've done that you'd like to take credit for?
Well, I mean, I talked to 3 of you. I don't know about horned bitch over here.
Oh, he's a mute, but he will kill you with his mind.
You're
He's got
excused.
psychic powers.
Listen
got
here,
him from
and
outer
you
space.
see this kind of tubby goblin saunters over to you, Declan, with his hands in his pockets, just wide stance. He goes, "I heard you're a dragon slayer.
Oh, you heard that? Yeah,
I heard it,
I've killed 2 dragons and scared off one.
and I saw you casting them spells down by the river with that red-headed bastard.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
Now listen here, I told your friends, and I'm gonna tell you, I killed them. You didn't. Got it? I was following him for 4 weeks. And I took credit because I did it. Got it?
I'm gonna look.
So as
for
far
it.
as the
Yeah,
chief
I don't
goes,
know, man. He's kind of just saying that he killed Redbeard. And
I took his head off.
realistically,
I took his head off because he was unarmed.
Unarmed.
And you realize you actually didn't cut his head off, you sliced him in half. But he is saying he took his head off. Because you now realize
Did we
as
take
small-
the head?
no, you just sliced him in half. He got
No.
No, I thought we took the head to
Yeah,
show.
we took it to
Oh,
the
yeah, we
damage.
took
to
his
give him
head.
Oh
damage.
yeah, you did. Okay, you took his head. My bad. But he goes, "I did it," and everyone here in this fort, because I did it. I don't want any of you telling them that I didn't or ruining my
I
reputation.
mean, do you have the head?
No, I told the chieftain I ate it. I cooked it up and I ate it.
Well, hopefully they don't go snooping around where the head actually is.
Well, no, because I got this, and he holds out a skull as proof, and it's significantly smaller than a dwarf's skull.
Can I make a medicine check? See
Yeah,
what-
sure.
Dirty 20.
This is just another goblin's head.
Hmm.
I ate it. I ate him, eyeballs and all. And I showed his body to the rest of the fort. And I was celebrated as a hero. And I got all the goblin women on my belt because of it. And I don't want you to ruin my reputation. You hear it there, Fuzzy?
So what are
Got
you
it.
going to do for us?
I'm not gonna do jack shit for you because I don't fucking owe you
There we go.
shit.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
So-
a good point, Declan. Yeah.
so if
like-
we get nothing in return, then what's stopping me from going, I don't know, maybe over this way, reaching my head out the window and saying that we're the ones that actually killed Redbeard?
What's stopping you from doing that? And you like he saunters up very close to you, but since he's like so tiny, he leans up, and you see that pointed goatee and those fuzzy eyebrows. Stopping you from telling them that is me, Fuzzy. I'll haunt your waking night. You'll have to sleep with one eye open because when Snubsnick finds
He
you,
already told me that if I told someone he was gonna haunt me or track me, and I'd have to. I mean,
You saw us at the river, though.
I
You know what
did.
we can do.
I did.
You think you could take us? You're
He looks-
talking a lot of smack.
He looks at all of you and he goes, I'm a good 75% sure. Yeah.
I'll be really honest. I'm having a hard time taking you seriously because, like,
yeah, honestly.
you're like a little puppy who's just barking at us and snapping on us.
Not
and it's just
even
like
this-
I could just pick you up by the collar and just toss you in the snowbank.
He
You're not
turns
hitting the
he,
side of my leg.
he turns to you and waddles over to your back. Because instead of addressing all of you, he's getting up close to all of you as a show of force. You kind of get the sense that this works on other goblins, and this is what he knows, this is how
Is he taller than
intimidates.
most goblins?
No, he's 2 feet.
Oh, okay.
He's just
Same
kind,
size.
he's just round and tubby.
He like
And
comes
he
up
looks
to our
up.
knees.
He
Yeah.
looks up
Not
at you,
even. Or just a shins.
Not even. Yeah.
and he goes, I will not take this disrespect from a scaly, low back, ridge
All
back,
right,
fire breathing
All right,
lizard.
hey,
Listen.
I'm gonna crouch down, like pinch his lips.
And you
Listen.
see he smacks your hand. You go, get your hands off me,
Hey,
there.
there's
orphan."
no need for name calling there,
Are
bud.
there
Maybe
any other
smacking him.
Are there any other goblins watching this?
You see they're all you see a bunch of like female and male goblins like hands on like resting their hands and looking mesmerized at Snubsnook as he
Wait.
works his magic.
Listen.
I mean,
Wait,
I look at the other
Hold on,
ones.
how many of them have heard him say that he didn't kill them?
They're all further away from where he's at, so they haven't heard anything.
Okay.
But they're all just admiring him from a distance
Listen.
because he's going up to these new outsider folk and like showing his dominance.
So we came here to speak. And
Yeah.
you're going to try and bully us and tell us that we're not going to talk about what actually happened
No,
in
you
return
ain't.
for nothing.
You're here to talk about the peace agreements, not Redbeard.
Okay, I
And
don't
if
think we were ever going
Redbeard-
to talk about that beforehand, but
If
now you're
he
bringing
is-
this up.
If
And you
he
want?
is,
No,
you
shut
keep your
shut
mouth
your
shut.
mouth. No, you keep your mouth shut. Because if you want us to do something for you, scratch your back, make you look like the hero, you're going to do something for us. This is not a give and no, a take and no give situation.
How about you shut up and go suck your mother's udder? Got it there, horny? Huh? What about you there, Bucktooth? And he looks at you, Pork.
Hey,
Mr.
Okay.
Underbite.
okay, I've had just
I mean,
about
yeah,
enough of this.
It's hereditary.
I'm
I'm not
feeling
calling you
provoked.
short stacks or green bean or lima bean or
What did you
Fatty.
just call me?
you know. I'm not.
You see, he squares up to you and he goes,
You got any metal on him?
you say that?
No
he
magic.
doesn't. It's just,
No magic.
what did you tell me, Greenie?
I mean, I'm not calling you like short stacks or lima bean or.
Your mother was a donkey's ass.
You understand that you're asking for something and insulting the person you're asking for without giving them anything in return only makes us want to go against you more.
Real quick, why are we still talking to this guy? We gotta go talk to the chieftain. Realistically,
Yeah, bye, loser. Hope you get eaten.
I hope you fall off your ward and eat shit.
Goodbye.
I
I'm
knew
gonna
you.
walk past him very briskly.
You see,
Hey, Maelstrom.
he spits at like the ground that where you guys walk, and he goes, "Yeah, you better run away."
Hey, Maelstrom, tell this guy to fall off his ward and eat shit.
I don't think that would be
You got
proper.
something to say there, Tin Can? Or you gonna go run away with your yellow belly friends?
You think those kind of words are gonna hurt me? You've never been to my home, and I'm just gonna walk away. This is
Your
not
god's a prick.
And so are you.
Damn right. And you see he walks back and like has several people help him onto his warg.
So we're all in agreement. The first thing we're telling the chief is that we killed Redbird, yeah?
I'm not one to boast, but I was given a blessing
At this
from my
point,
god
yeah.
about it.
So yeah, you walk past. Yeah. So I'm guessing you're you do see another set of goblin guards, and they kind of halt you a little bit. When you see, first off, these over here, kind of just marked around, are like where a bunch of archers are. What's that? That's funny. You come up to the main battle platform. This 30-foot high wooden watchtower is connected to the snowy ridges on either side of the wooden bridges. Hanging off of it are a pair of empty iron cages, and dangling underneath the tower's raised platform is a 9-foot-tall, golem-like construct with a helm-shaped head. The humanoid contraption is attached to the arrangement of ropes and pulleys that make it look like a giant marionette. You see the goblins, the goblin guards hold out, and he goes. You see one kind of like clean-shaven, kind of ratty looking. He goes, "Yeah, what can I do for you?"
We're here to talk about the peace talks.
Yep.
Got it, large lads.
Very same.
Got it. Follow me. And he starts kind of leading you off into this battlements and up the stairs in this direction.
Cool.
Wait, let me just make sure that is the... no, actually, he goes the opposite direction, my bad. He leads you this way. Towards the huts. And he goes, "Is it your first time in Garkalak?"
Yeah.
It is.
Well, don't you do anything funny. If you don't do anything funny, we'll like you. That's all I can. That's the only advice that I can say.
That's our
I'm
goal.
playing on it.
Okay. Anyway, and he leads you, and you see these ramshackle huts that cling precariously to the rock surface, their rope ladders swaying with every gust of wind. You see he takes you into what is the... Oh, where the fuck is... Oh, fuck me. No. Yeah, no, he brings you over here. My bad. I got confused.
How do we
Because...
get up there?
You go in here and up the stairs.
Okay, so there's
You go into the main battle.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a stairway.
Because I noticed there were like, ladders here, but nothing else.
Yeah, no, there's ladders around, and then this is a wooden walkway against the rock. So you see what looks to be 4 heavily armed goblins guarding this, what looks like a main foyer. And the goblin bringing you guys in, he holds out his hand, and they allow you in. And you guys... there's no need to move your characters, because this is no combat's going to happen.
You say that.
And he walks you past these kind of all of these rooms, and he stops at this door, and he points inside, and he goes, "There's the dining hall, and that is where the chieftain is currently expecting you for a private dinner. Now, me and my boys," and he points at the 4, "are going to be hanging outside this door. If we hear anything that is not just civilized talking, we're going to come in, and there's going to be a fight on your hands. Got it? I don't want you to cast
Understood, muchacho.
your magic. I don't want you to use your axe. I don't want to use whatever the fuck you use." And he points at you there, Arpax. or your longsword. Got it? Peace. Now go in. Chieftain's expecting you.
Yeah, and you walk in?
Yeah.
Okay. And you see a low banquet table kind of dominates this room, and there are no chairs, as you kind of see it's kind of expected to sit on the floor while you eat at this table. The table and the floor are strewn with many fish bones, bits of rotting meat, and other refuse left over from previous meals that no one has ever cleaned. You see a kind of... It's empty currently. But there are two other doors kind of lining this wall, but the table's currently empty. There's no one in here.
I just sit at the table and wait, I guess.
Okay, you guys sit cross-legged at the table. The table is... You have to bend really down to kind of get it.
Yeah.
But you see the door to right here to K12 opens, and you hear 3 deadbolts just doom, 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 and out hobbling is the chieftain Yarbnock. I'll show his picture here.
Showing that pretty face. Oh my fucking god! What?
Oh.
Who's this? Dr. Doom looking motherfucker.
You see,
I was
I would like
born in the cave.
you guys don't need to have a singular check, as this is a wooden mask adorning this goblin, or a metal and wooden mask adorning this goblin's face.
It's nice to meet you.
I am. And he looks. He finally. You see, he says that as his back is turned towards you, and he shuts the door and locks it, and turns around. And he goes,
Ooh, fuck. Okay. Tall. Very tall.
Meet you, Yarbnock. Name's Pork Sausage of the Large Lads.
Well, as he was shutting the door, you see, it's this an odd-looking goblin in cold weather clothing, just very odd-looking.
What?
Did I-
Can I just ask a few questions?
Yeah, sure.
Is he speaking common?
No, he's speaking goblin right now.
Alright, does he have the same cadence the other goblins we've talked to have?
No.
This
No.
sounds like someone who learned a second language.
Yes.
Okay, third, do I recognize the voice?
No.
Okay, if this
Do
is
I
just that
recognize the
gnome
voice?
fucker in a goblin mask.
Oh.
Well, so you're what Prince Shadir sent? As negotiators for
well-
peace?
Actually,
Wait, you came in here peacefully, did you?
Yes, of
Yes.
course.
Yeah.
We are individuals of very high standings amongst the 10 towns, and we were hoping to investigate, and because there's a bit of doubt, just relations between goblins and 10 towns haven't always been great, so they're just a bit cautious, so we came to investigate it ourselves to kind of help persuade them.
So, you know about my troops pillaging and raiding and killing caravans all throughout 10 towns, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
And how does that sit with you?
not great.
So I have a question, and this is a very important question. If there was no peace talk in the subject, would you come here and completely decimate us for all the sins we have caused?
Listen, I've been saying this a lot tonight, but the large lads have a motto, and basically, we don't instigate or attack unless provoked. So if you were to just lay waste to 10 towns, we would have to retaliate. But
Well, what if I told you that's our plan? Or their plan?
at least.
Whose plan?
And he points out the
Penthouse?
door. He points out the door toward the goblins. He goes,
Oh.
"Their plan. Our plan. I mean, ours. Mine. Yes.
Oh, well, I would say I advise against it.
But if we were to start laying waste, or it's a future possible threat, would you bring hell's fury down on every single goblin in this fortress?"
Well,
Right.
Our first goal is always communication, because that's the most important thing in any relationship. But if
Very
you
true.
couldn't be talked down or asked to stop, I
Mhm.
mean,
We might
You
not be
jump in
left
the
with
air.
any other choice.
yeah, if we're backed into a wall, we have no other choice.
Would you say you're an enemy of these goblins?
No.
Based on principle alone.
No.
Because
No.
these are no. Okay, that's not the answer I was looking for. What I mean.
Are you trying to attack us?
Yeah, who are you? I'm pretty sure you're trying to convince us to kill these goblins. Who are you?
I'm Yognak, chieftain of Karkalak.
Insight.
Yeah, sure.
Can I also insight that?
Nat 20.
That's 20. Okay, yeah. Anyone can insight if you want.
Yeah, not as good. That's there's insight. Oh, look, a 13. I do have to say, this guy's dripped the fuck out.
He really fucking is. I want that mask.
This man does not have the cadence of a goblin.
All right. Real quick, I'm gonna cast Hold Person on him.
Are we alone in
Okay.
the room?
Yeah, you
Oh,
guys
good
are alone
question.
in the room.
Perfect. I'm gonna cast
Okay.
Hold Person.
I'm just-
That is a natural 1 for a 2.
Bork, this is
Eh.
not a
Oh.
goblin. Take his mask off.
Yeah. I don't want to rip his
I'm
head
going to stand in front of the door.
You
Just to
you
block
rip
it.
Yeah, I was just-
you
off.
grab his face.
I'll look for like if there's like a strap or anything to.
Oh,
unbuckle
there
it.
is. There is.
Yeah, I'll
take it off.
unbuckle it.
You open it. You rip the mask off, and it's a metal mask with a hinge at the jaw for it to move. And you see a fair-skinned, blonde-haired gnome.
Is this Solwyn?
No,
Oh.
this is a gnome that you've never seen before.
Okay. So who the fuck are you? And why should we not kill you right now? Or worse, expose you as a non-goblin?
I can't really. Well, doesn't want to move.
We just
Bork,
need.
you
We
got a
just need
hold on
a.
him?
Yeah. I'll wrap my arms around him, put him in a possible choker hold.
Yeah.
Be like, I just need a confirmation you're not gonna freak out and do anything to cause them to bring in the goblins, because they'll see a gnome and
No,
the
sir.
shit's gonna get stirred.
No,
You know.
sir, not without the mask. You
All
currently,
right.
you currently fucked me over with that.
Yep.
Excellent. I'll drop the Hold Person.
Oh, thank God. Okay,
Explain yourself.
hell or
You have 10
save me.
seconds.
God, you people are difficult.
9, 8,
Okay, wait, please,
7.
no, don't do that. Don't do that.
3.
I'm friendly. Okay. My name is Spellix. Spellix, one word.
Oh.
Romwad is his
Put
name.
that in chat.
Spellix Romwad.
That's like trying to say toy boat 5 times really
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah, I know. It's annoying.
Spellix. And, well, you see, I am a method actor training for the role of a goblin lord for a play down in the Sword Coast. And I got myself into a predicament that where I didn't think I'd get this far. And every day that I have ordered an attack on the caravans of Icewind has really hurt my soul. And I think I am in way over my head.
It looks like it.
You can insight check if you want.
Yeah,
What?
Sure.
The fact that he admitted he's like a
Look at
method
that.
actor, I'm just believing him. No one makes up
Yeah.
something this ridiculous.
14.
14, and what did you get there?
11.
11. You guys believe him?
Yeah, fair. Honestly, I believe that.
Um,
Oh,
and
I need help. I need help.
Yeah, you. Oh,
You see, the goblins out there, they don't like outsiders. They don't like anybody, really. But one thing they really do not like are gnomes.
We've heard.
And they want me to wage war on 10 towns if negotiations are not completed.
Oh, well.
so they do have an interest in the actual peace agreement.
No, I had to. Oh, you have no idea how many weeks and months I had to fight for this because we just I made them agree that if Brinshidi or anybody in 10 towns decides to leave us alone, and we have our territory out over here, we will not have any more reason to hunt and pillage anybody.
Is there something that the goblins want? Something materialistic? Something that we could get? And we could say that upon, or maybe something we have, and we could say that you fought tooth and nail for it, and we could just sit in here for hours and say we argued over it, and you bested us, and in exchange for you leaving 10 towns alone, we give the clan this item. Do you know if there's anything like that they'd be interested in? Gold, trinkets?
Well, the thing is, it's a lot more complicated than you think. These, they're not, okay, now given they're not the smartest bulbs, because clearly, and he points at the metal mask, dumb as shit, like, honestly. You know? Never even knew it. Anyway, there's nothing, really. I need out. And that is why I decided to do the peace agreement. Is because my disguise will not last as long as it needs to be, but they don't want me to leave. And if I suddenly disappear, they will get angry and suspect 10 towns to do it. So I called upon the best of Bryn Shindir to come and help me and come up with a way, right, to either do some type of diplomacy to get out of here. Now, the thing is, they're not expecting peace. They don't want me to make peace. But if, and I say if, there's two things I could do right now. One, I can give you a formal letter addressed to all the speakers of 10 towns, and it will assert that all the goblins of Karkalak will refrain from attacking travelers and caravans heading to and from 10 towns for as long as the peace treaty with 10 town lasts. Now, that would make me stay here. It would be the most convincing to the goblins if I didn't disappear. However, I don't want to be here. The other option is that if you take me kicking and screaming, or I act like I kick and scream, and the goblins dislike you, and you murder the lot of them. Like,
I mean, what if
heads
you,
on spike.
What if you say, you go on your ambassador trip, and if you don't come back, things are good. You're an ambassador.
Yeah, it becomes your job to
They-
make sure peace stays.
Okay, listen here.
Wait.
And he gets real close to your face there, Pork. He goes, listen here. I am on very wavering, thin ice. I am at the edge of a bridge, metaphorically, because the shaman wants me to produce an heir. And when I tell you the only thing metal and the disguise really just stops at the torso. And I can't come up with a good reason. And honestly, these goblin women, scared the ever living shit out of me.
About
Well,
miserable.
What?
Why don't you just choose her to be like, hey, You're next in line.
She's reasonable. She chose to surrender instead of die, and she only caravan as we know that she pillaged was already abandoned. So
Oh well,
And
I
then-
mean, she's not too. She's popular, but not too popular, really.
Can't
what if
So-
she led the large lads here, and the large lads gifted you a present that would help them travel around a lot easier?
Okay. Listen. I tried telling you, but there's a problem. The reason the shaman wants me to have an heir, because I think she has seen through my disguise that I am on a time travel. Time trial.
well-
She has been dropping hints, and I'm afraid what I don't know what she needs. So, I have a question.
How are the
But
how are the goblins with halflings?
my man, they don't like anybody,
Yeah, fair enough.
and they specifically do not like people as small as they are.
Real quick, I have a question.
Yes.
Um,
What's your name?
Declan Tiberius Caldwell. Hello.
Okay,
nice-
nice to meet. Oh my god, it's so nice to have someone who actually sounds intelligent.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll take that as a compliment. Although that sounds not too nice to my friends here.
Oh no! I mean, like all that was actually a comment to all of you, because you
Okay,
all
I'll
speak
take
with
it.
such high intelligence and not, ooh, we want meat, you know,
Fair.
or that fat bastard downstairs.
Oh, we've already given him our fucking what for.
Yeah.
Um,
You know, he didn't even kill Redbeard. We did.
I know
Okay.
you
As long
didn't.
as you know.
Actually, what's funny? Wait. So you're saying you did?
Yep.
yeah, I
What?
point at Arpax at Pork's back, and I go, "That's his axe."
Yeah.
Maelstrom dealt the killing blow.
Oh well, there was a gnome here. Who brought us our peace negotiator and said that he did it.
He is not.
Yeah, no, he
trusted.
was working with Redbeard.
Yeah.
Oh, he was a freakish looking fella.
I was gonna ask,
Yeah.
do you know him? Do you have any ties to him?
I can't say that I do. Really.
Fantastic, because he's a terrible person, and
Well, the thing is that
Did
we told him not to come in. But it was late at night, everyone's gone to bed, and I was out for my late night leak. He was there behind the walls. He
What?
stuck in. Scared
where
the
did you
ever-living
see
shit.
him exactly?
He points at the floor here. He told me that he killed Redbeard for us, and he should not be a problem. I don't believe a single word that Snubstick said.
So he was talking about in here.
Yes.
Can I just leave this conversation and like make an investigation check?
Yeah,
I'm looking
sure.
for bombs,
detect
explosives,
magic.
Can I make
powder.
a perception?
Hey, whoa. Yeah, we're all roll your investigations and perception.
The
Hey,
person.
big man, can you let me go? You're kind of warm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can let him go.
Thank you.
Give-
You
I'll
have
hand him
really,
back- I'll give
you
his
have really
mask
nice,
back
you
to
have
him.
you have really nice muscles.
Yeah, right.
Thank you.
Well,
Yeah, I know.
thinking of your getting out situation, I think the solution is actually quite simple. It's a simple substitution air thing. We'll say that because of your that on behalf of 10 towns, we'll accept the peace, on the condition that that you are to be brought in for justice. Wink.
Okay, well,
But also that they wish to have someone truly noble among the goblins, one of their heroes, to take your place.
Irascible would probably step in there.
Yeah, well, naturally, the people are going to assume to be that large fellow on the scout, because everyone seemed enthralled
Yes.
with him. So all we have to
Snubstick
do
is a
is
very
prove that he's a
popular
liar. All
scout.
we have to do is prove he's a liar and shame him, and then naturally, the better candidate will come forward.
You all hear a doom, doom, doom on the door, and he immediately puts on his helmet.
Alright.
With your investigation check and perception checks, you do not find a bomb.
Thank God.
or anything
No
suspicious.
powder, no.
Nope. Nope.
Okay.
He goes, yeah, is everyone ready? I'm gonna call them in. This has got to be important since they're interrupting private dinner. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
No, cut the magic.
And you see he coughs, and in Goblin addresses. He goes, come in. That didn't sound right, did it? Okay. It clears his
It's a little
throat.
more in the throat.
Yeah, come in. And you see the door opens, and several goblins come in. Iruzable and a elderly female goblin
Shaman.
with wrinkles and like all these like raven feather patterns on her clothing come in as Iruzable drags in and throws onto the floor a meek-looking goblin. And you see Iruzable bow, and the shaman speaks up and goes, I am sorry to interrupt your dinner, but... She points a crooked-looking finger at the goblin on the floor. He has been found snooping through our food reserve and intended on taking some for himself, Chief. What do you wish to do? You see he clears his throat and like holds himself high and he goes, well, my dear friend. And he walks, and you see he's now putting on like this boisterous show. Clearly, like, overperforming, but it's working. He points a finger and he goes, and you guys hear the waver in his voice. He goes, you know the punishment? To the Walk of Doom. Ooh. And you see Iruzable grabs the goblin as it starts bleeding, and he goes, follow. And he looks towards all of you, and he goes, you see him go, come. You see, he starts walking out with Iruzable the goblin and leaves you guys almost momentarily with the shaman, who looks at all of you with a tilted head. She goes,
Hello.
You might want to come see them.
Very well. Oh, your name is? My name is Declan.
Manic. To you.
Manic. Nice to meet you.
And I am the healer of Karkala.
Oh, well, this is Maelstrom. He's our healer of the large lads.
Give a little bow.
She bows to you and she goes, you're one of those metal healers. See. I like it.
and she points towards your armor. And she walks with you. And you guys follow her. You guys follow her?
Yeah.
And you hear this goblin's just the goblin that's been captured is screaming at the top of his lungs as you guys are brought out this way towards this. And you guys see a 20-foot long wooden walkway cleans to the edge of a precipice. Its spiked railings are adorned with ribbons of shredded cloth and goblin skulls. And Iruzable throws the goblin onto the platform and points, and you hear Spellix go. As part of your punishment, I sentence you to the Walk of Doom, so that others will learn of your misdeeds and learn a lesson. Now, walk. And you see the goblin kind of slowly walks towards the edge, and it turns around and just goes,
Please, promise, I will not do it again. Please, don't do it. I just wanted a tiny bit.
and he goes, I'm sorry, but you know the rules, and I must make an example of you so that others do not follow your...
Say goodbye.
Fuck it, just Iruzable, do it. And you see she walks over, puts her boot up to the goblin's head, and just kicks him off.
Real quick, is it into water?
No, this is just a rocky precipice going down the mountain.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I just watched.
Yeah. You just see him just get thrown, like kicked off. This is Sparta style by Uruzabul. And Spellix, you see him turn away and put a hand over to his mouth like he's about to throw up. And he coughs and he goes, "And let that be a lesson to the rest of you to not go against Yarnok. Now I shall return to my peace talk with these large lads."
Kind of like courtesy nod to everyone.
You can
Hand the
see
shaman.
behind the mask, Spellix looks like he's about to be sick.
Yep.
He walks back with you guys, and Manic follows you guys. And you guys get back into the kitchen, or not the dining room, and she's standing by the door and shuts it behind her.
Oh, I'm sorry, but we are here to speak solely to the chieftain. Perhaps we could speak to you later.
She smiles and she goes, "I have lived many years. More so than all these people combined. And so you learn a thing or two." She looks towards the chieftain, and you see a thing. I presume these peak stocks are his way of getting out. I don't know what you mean. Oh, she points at him. She goes, "You do realize when you talk, you hear a," and she makes a metal sound grindy noise. "You need to oil the hinge." And she points at the jaw. And you see Spellix go, "God."
Is she in the room with us? The door shut.
She closed the
she's
door
in the room,
behind us.
door shut. And she seems calm. And Spellix just starts breaking down. He goes, "Oh my god, they know I'm here. She
Shut
saw
your
me
mouth.
alive."
Hey, calm down.
Honestly, this
Take it
might be a
easy.
good thing.
The fact that you didn't out. Oh my god, that's not my voice. The fact that you didn't out him in public means that she's not looking for his death, I presume. You'd rather just him be gone.
Well, the thing is, I have seen his betrayal in the fortune. And so, I have never liked him as a leader. Because these fools, and all of them combined, decided not to pick me as their leader. And so, I want him gone. But
Okay.
unfortunately, if he dies, or disappears, they would not elect me as their leader. Because
Well-
they're going to go to Snapsnook. Because that insolent little brat is very popular.
Yeah,
So,
Well, I mean,
Stealing our kill.
yeah. I mean, Maelstrom's kill, really.
Oh, yes, Maelstrom's kill. We're the ones that fought Redbeard, not him. I'm going to be very honest with you.
I don't care, really.
All right, so let me
You might want to.
speak candidly.
Uh-huh.
Basically, what we want is for the inhabitants of Karkalok to not wage war against Ten Town. Because if you do so, then we are obligated to step in. Things could get messy. Nobody wants it.
Mm-hmm.
What we want is peace between Karkalok and Ten Town.
Uh-huh. Got it.
Now, since you're here and we're put in this position, I will say
Mhm.
that that we have spoken to Yarbnock here, and we were thinking about perhaps saying that in our treaty, he gives himself up on behalf of Karkalok, and peace reigns over the land for everyone. You tend to your duties, they tend to theirs, nobody meddles in each other's affairs. And on top of that, would it not be the chieftain's place to name an heir? Forcibly name an heir in his excuse?
Now,
He could name you.
can I speak candidly?
Yes, as long as you don't wish ill will upon 10 towns.
She thinks for a minute. She goes, to be perfectly honest, I just want to be chieftain. 10 towns can rot for all I care.
If
So
you
I-
became chieftain,
I would not do anything. I can promise you that.
okay.
If you
Can I
do
make an
me a
insight check on
favor.
her?
Yeah, sure. If you do me a fiend favor,
It's a 9.
you believe her.
Yeah.
Can I insider?
Yeah, sure you can. All of you could.
That's a 3.
Yeah, I'll try it.
Sure.
Yeah, why not?
I'm a
Yeah.
little, I'm,
I
I'm
mean,
a little
you-
rusty
you-
on the court intrigue thing.
Yeah.
19.
19? Yeah, okay.
14.
14. Yeah, 19, she is speaking the truth when she said she promised you not to
Good.
touch the guns. If you do me a favor, you see, unless the chieftain has children, no heir can be named. Unless the other chieftain dies and they choose the person who has done the most heroic. Right?
Mm.
So I ask you this. I expose him for what he truly is. And he takes a tumble down the walk of doom. And I am crowned the person who revealed his secret. Now, she holds up a finger, seeing that any of you are about to argue.
No, I agree.
This was literally my
So you
plan.
wish to send him over?
Yeah, we could push him off. I have the ability to grant him flight. He can fall for a bit, coast out of there.
She looks and she goes, oh, that's so much less fun.
Well, it's not in our interest to kill him just yet.
He has no interest in coming back, so you don't got to worry about
Exactly.
He doesn't even want to
He'll
be
never
in 10
be seen.
towns.
She points at Spellix and she goes, show me what you actually are. You owe me that much.
You're not going to like it.
He holds out the helmet and she goes, ugh,
Told you.
disgusting. Are you sure
What is
you
your
can't...
issue with gnomes? They're your height.
She looks up at you at the corner, out of the corner of her eye. I don't like that tone.
Yeah,
They may be our
a
height,
touching tone.
but they are disgusting little...
Yeah, let's not bring race relations into this. It's complicated enough.
This war starts now!
No,
Why can't I
but-
stir the pot, Vox?
But she goes, are you sure you don't want to just send him over the edge? Not let him...
No, it's not in our interest to just kill innocent people who put themselves in a very stupid position.
Innocent! He has sent out many a goblin troops to kill caravans.
Yeah,
What
that's
lie?
right.
What
I
lie?
mean, true.
What lies did he feed into your
oh no, he
brain?
admitted to that.
No, yeah, he did. He admitted
did-
everything.
Okay, what
The
did he
quarter
tell you?
pork sausage.
How
I
did
deep
you,
him.
How did he tell you that he came about here?
He never told us that part.
I mean, he's a method actor.
Yeah.
I mean, Karkalak doesn't support any type of theater. And he's been with us, she looks at him, for well over 15 years. Since he was a small boy. A teenager.
That is quite a long time.
How
there,
has he not been
Spillix.
discovered up till now?
She looks at you and she goes, because everyone is stupid.
Yes,
And
but there's an extent to that.
She just shrugged. She goes, I never paid him much attention until he decided to become chieftain and, she puts quotes, save the previous chieftain on an outing. He was named next in line because of his heroic deed. So, to become a method actor, let me guess, he was a method actor when he was a teenager? You traveled all the way
I
up
kind of
here?
look over and look at him with my hands on my hips, like,
Yeah,
And-
I
and-
cross my arms.
Spellix is like currently. He goes,
Now it's time for the truth.
Okay, technically speaking, I may not. I've never actually been to the Sword Coast. I was born in Brevin to a poor family, and I escaped.
Why
Inside
would
check.
you lie to us?
Yeah, you can insight check.
He's lying because he
15.
knows we'll kick his ass.
What did you get for that insight?
15.
15. He's lying again.
Try again.
Again, Spellix. I'm getting mad.
Okay. I was a young boy, abandoned by my family,
Insight
Insight.
check.
left
And
alone.
I was a young warthog.
22.
22. He is lying again.
A 10.
I'm gonna do it myself. I swear to God.
Okay,
I'm gonna light my
okay.
hand up with the firebolt.
Okay, fine. Okay, well, okay, please just tell me you're not gonna hurt if I tell you the truth.
We're not going to.
We're
I'm
not
going to
mad,
hurt
we're
you if you
just
keep lying.
disappointed.
I was orphaned with I'm not alone, technically. We weren't, but we split. God. Please, and she kind of hides behind a chair, looking at Pork. Please, I swear to God, don't use that axe on me when I tell you this, because I feel like you people are not going to react in a way that is positive for my health.
I mean,
We told you we don't attack unless provoked. So unless you're swinging at us,
No.
we'll listen with open ears. But no, we will judge with our hearts.
we open our ears and open our hearts.
You see, he looks at the mask and puts it back on, kind of
Fucking
like
white.
he puts the mask back on, kind of like looking at it in like melancholy. Because it was so many years ago, really. I was orphaned with my siblings, and we all kind of went our separate ways, and I wound up here. Now, I caught myself at a goblin caravan and hid, and they took me back here, unbeknownst to them, and I just forged the goblin mask. Now, given it went through alterations, but that's how I rose to power here, just over the years.
Jakai,
Yes,
DM question.
PM.
Now that we see his face,
Mm-hmm.
does he look like he's roughly a similar age to Selwyn?
Yes.
Does he have a resemblance to Saul?
Now that you look at him, and you remember back to when you look at Selwyn, minus the modifications that he has,
Right.
almost damn near identical. And so I got out, and I've just been living here ever since. And it
I'm
wasn't
gonna ask you
yes.
something.
Uh-huh.
Were you lying to us about knowing Selwyn?
To be perfectly honest with you, that wasn't his name when we were born, okay?
What was his name?
Bellix.
Bellix?
He was my
Bellix
twin.
and Bellix, are you shitting my pants right
Bellix
now?
and Bellix. God, what is this? Did you look through my fucking notes or something? Jesus Christ!
He was my twin brother. And we went our separate ways because he wanted to go down to the Sword Coast and I wanted to stay home in Icewind.
Oh, it's unfortunate that I no longer can cast Fly today.
Oh, what?
What?
But and you see Menix just is leaning up against the door, arms crossed, smiling. So the gnome gets his comeuppance.
I mean, hold on. Lads, may I pull you aside?
Of course. Spellix, I'm very disappointed in you. We told you. We poured our hearts out to you about this person, what he's done to us. I get he's your brother, but that's rude.
Did any of you yeah.
Continue.
Continue.
Did any of
We got
us-
a bit of time. No. I we already went past that point. I forgot.
Okay.
But you
Real
Pork wants to
Yeah.
All right, real
We'll
quick.
step
So
out of earshot.
we get this guy out of here. We use him to get Salwin.
I like.
That's kind of what I'm thinking we do.
Maelstrom,
Yes.
you have the ability to locate things. Can you locate people magically?
No, just things.
Well, can you do that thing?
Also, it is a fairly limited range.
Darlington did. He talked to me in my head. Can you do that?
No.
Don't forget, you can take a long rest and change your spells. You have access to all the cleric spells, Devox.
I know, I just don't have any of them
Okay.
prepared right now, and it seems like shit's going down
Fair.
right now.
That's very fair.
Can I even...
I mean, we could do it. We can do it after we take a nap if we need to. But do you got
Yeah.
access to it?
I'm trying to see... No, I don't have message.
No, not message. Sending.
Oh.
Clerics can get sending at third level. No, I mean it's
Yeah.
a third level spell.
Yeah, I can probably pray up something.
Right, so I don't know how we can contact Salwin. I mean, I don't know if you could be like a third party member, or pretend to be, I don't know how the spell works, but pretend to be someone else calling on behalf of dipshit over there.
Maybe. Oh yeah. Well, if he came here, we're gonna have to ask him about his interaction with Solwyn in more detail, because I'm sure now that we know it's his brother, they probably had more of a conversation than what he led on with.
Yeah.
So what I'm thinking is, I can cast Fly on him and myself, or maybe Maelstrom, because he'd be able to locate if we take the time so he can focus on his spells. Maelstrom can separate himself from the rest of us, and when he gets knocked over and eventually flies away, Maelstrom can dive down and locate him and get him, and we can find them.
It's a good idea.
I would say at this point, Arpax has kind of been like only half paying attention, and
Yeah.
just seeing his like puzzled expression. And Arpax finally looks up. He's still fucking lying to us.
You think so?
Yeah, that wasn't Solwyn's real name, and he's definitely fucking seen the fucker. Since
Yeah, you got a good point, Arpax.
Do we know Solwyn's real name?
No.
Well, he said that Salwyn
Yeah, like
is his.
Someone's
Yeah,
twin
but
brother.
Arpax is saying that the name that he brought up, Bellix, was a lie.
Yeah. All right. Should we
All right, yeah.
interrogate him about that?
I think we get him out of
hands
there
in.
first.
Hands in. Large lads on 3. 1, 2, 3. Large lads.
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 All right, Spellix.
And I'm gonna unsheath my axe.
You got one more time to tell the truth.
Firebolt. My head.
Gotcha.
you're halfway out of the scabbard.
Yeah. I would like all of you to make me a. Yeah, you see Spellix, just currently standing behind, looking nervously over the chair,
Mm-hmm.
and you hear, "What?" But he's not moving from behind the chair. He's just looking out, still with the mask on. What do you want?
Get up behind the chair.
No.
Yep.
No. Yes, you will.
I would like all of you to make me investigation checks.
Investigation?
Yeah.
Chairs.
Oh, ho!
He's preparing a grenade.
24, okay.
Excuse me, I'm so sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Declan,
Mm-hmm.
you're looking at Spellix,
Oh, fuck.
and you tilt your head, and you're like, the image is slightly warbling.
I cast Hold Person again on him immediately.
You cast Hold Person at the figure behind the chair, and it doesn't go through because That is not a real person.
I've been standing.
I
At,
just
spell
yelled,
goes through.
fuck!
I'm standing at the door.
Yeah, you've been.
Like I've been
Yeah,
leaning
you look-
against
you
the door
look-
to keep it closed.
You
Manic,
look around.
I think shit's gonna hit the fan real quick.
Manic goes, "What? I mean, he's right there. Get him."
Nope, that's not him.
I just
He's-
cast a spell and it went through him.
And as you guys are talking, you see the image has not moved from its point.
Can
I look up in the rafters.
You look up. You
Yeah.
don't see anything.
The door
I'm
hasn't
gonna step
opened,
in
right?
Is there a side
I'm
room
stepping to
or
where
doorway?
where it is.
Yeah, you
Is there
step
some
into
kind
where
of-
it is. You see a full body Spellix just hiding behind the chair, holding it. He doesn't react when you move behind him.
I'm just gonna pull the chair into his
The,
illusionary
the
body.
chair goes right through as you break his silent image.
What? When the fuck did he switch?
Good question.
Probably while we were pulled aside.
I told you I didn't want any problems. As you hear the voice echo throughout the chamber, disembodied. But you conspired against me and
No,
my brother.
because you lied.
Your
We
brother has
just-
tried to kill us like twice now.
We just met your brother on the road and then he tried to blow us the fuck up.
He told me about you, and that you would follow these peace agreements.
So what, you're going to try to kill us?
I wanted out. I didn't want his devious schemes, but he forced me to be here. Him and Redbeard. I didn't want any of this.
Redbeard's dead.
I know, and now that's why Selwyn came to me.
And that's
He's going
why
to
we
hurt
were
me.
trying to get you out to find Selwyn.
Wanna end this?
You see the door that he came from at the beginning open.
I brush it.
Wait, sorry.
Uh,
what room are we in?
You guys are in K11. You see this door open.
I'm gonna sheath my axe back up, and I want
I'm
to just
here.
tackle this goober.
Well, you see it open, and out from in it, you see this wooden egg-shaped thing come floating out. I'm sorry. You all seem like great people.
I mean, Spellix, you don't gotta do this, man.
We can all still walk out of here alive.
I mean, technically speaking, unless you suddenly hit me, I'm not going to be seen. You don't know where I am.
Please, somebody have fairy fire.
Nope.
No, I don't.
Whatever you do, whatever is in that, and he points to the wood. Not points. You see the wooden egg-shaped thing that seems to. You look at it, and it seems to be. Let me actually describe what it is. You see this kind of wooden metallic thing that is around 3.5 feet tall and 3 feet wide.
Is it just floating?
Yeah, it has
Oh,
a flat
great.
base that allows it to stand upright, but at the top seems to suggest that it opens like a flower at the top.
Does it seem like it's a magical thing?
Yeah, make me an Arcana.
Yeah.
You
Because if
see
so, I'm gonna do something.
it looks smooth, but it looks like it feels tacky.
19.
19. This is magical.
Great. Dispel magic.
Pog.
Okay. Yeah, you cast Dispel Magic. What
Pog.
level?
4th,
Okay, yeah.
if that's okay with you.
Yeah, no,
I
that's
didn't say it initially, but
no, that's fine.
Okay.
You you cast it, and you see as it falls on its flat base, as it stops floating, and you see the metal start kind of like almost like slats open up from the top as it flowers out, and you hear the disembodied voice go, "Oh God.
You're kind of stupid.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I wish you all the luck." As it opens, and you just see this like stuff ooze out of it, this red goo, and you just hear all these disembodied voices as this comes flopping out of the container.
Oh, shot.
And that's where we're gonna end tonight. As we
That's
pick up next
goofy.
What the
as
fuck is that?
as a gibbering Malphur
Yeah.
gets
You've been wanting to
released
use one
from
of these
its
for a hot second.
from
It's been a
from
long time.
well, the thing is, this is not homebrew. This is exactly what was in it.
The
That's
fuck?
funny.
The only thing homebrew is his connection to Solwyn. That's it.
Yeah,
Damn.
right. And it's sick.
Fair.
Get it, I guess.
All of this is Manic, and all of them are
Yeah.
all within
Good
vanilla.
stuff.
So, we'll kick back up with combat with the gibbering Malphur
Fun. I'll take 2 seconds.
and trying to find where Spellix is.
This
Oh,
fucking
stinker.
idiot.
Oh, dummy.
I love his description is so funny to me because it's if asked how he ended up in his current predicament, Spellix tells him he's a method actor training for a role of a goblin warlord in a play. He can't help himself. He lies about everything. And so I'm like, this is the perfect he's a gnome who lies about everything with no true backstory.
I laugh. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
And I'm like, he lies about everything and he has no official backstory. He is now Solwyn's brother.
I love it.
I laughed so hard that I got a slight headache.
Oh yeah, no. I saw
I'm
both
a
of you
traveling
dying.
actor. Holy shit, dude!
Like, just imagine, because Nicolas Cage calls himself a method actor. So I just imagine, like, a gnome Nicolas Cage in this situation.
I first did too, and I'm like, I can't do a Nicolas Cage impression, so he's gonna be like this. But yeah. Also, I love Snubsnicks.
What a dickhead! I got to kill you. You got that?
I just love the idea of him like cowboy walking to each of you.
That's what I was thinking. I was picturing him being like, "Now listen here,
Yeah,
everyone."
exactly. With his chubbiness, because he's described as a fat goblin.
His rolls just hanging over his hips.
And I just love. How about I make him a cowboy goblin who's incredibly racist?
Would have been better if he just sounded like John Wayne the whole time. Now listen here,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
yellow belly.
I just love
Aw.
he just
Pulls up.
points to Arpax and just starts unleashing the most racist things, and Pork just goes, "Okay, okay." You scaly, ridged-back, fire-breathing lizard.
Insane.
You just have to. You can say anything. Just make it with that sneering sound, and it just sounds awful.
Sounds terrible.
But yeah, okay, cool. We get to have that
Lox, you
combat.
can end your stream.
Okay. Thank you everyone for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. We're streaming on Wednesday as well.
Don't forget
different
to
campaign.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. Every time you hit that bell, I'll come to your house and give you a kiss on the mouth. Open mouth.
And
With
I'll
tongue.
watch it.
I'll record it for clips.
Yeah.